Welcome back to the Poxonlox channel. I am currently a little sick, recovering over a cold. So, energy might be a little low today, but that's alright because I'm still going to clap some cheeks because we're playing the top 10 operators of Year 10 Season 3, which I believe comes out next week. I believe that comes out next week. I'm not sure entirely, but I've heard that it comes out September 2nd. From like just general understanding of when the game usually has its updates, which is usually a couple weeks after the test server on a Tuesday. To me, that's September 2nd. Could be the week after, but who knows? Who knows? So we're playing test server today. We are playing the best operators for Year 10 Season 3. Hopefully we can find some games. I'm not sure if the test server is still populated just because it has been out so long, but it should be a good day regardless. So, who are the top 10 operators for Year 10 Season 3? I actually forgot to mark down the defenders, but let me take a quick look because I know I have it somewhere in here. I have it written down. I just want to make sure I'm playing the ones that I actually think, so I don't have to think about it anymore. Right, okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. This might be... Yeah, no, I think this is the best. So, defense-wise, Mute. This guy is one of the best operators in the game. Everybody knows that. Mute is goat. Mute is life. Mute is love. Mute is sex. Okay? Mute is gas. So, Mute's one of the top 10. For sure. For sure. Maybe even top 3. I don't know. Then we got Malusi. Malusi is probably the strongest, simplest operator there is. You throw down the wubs, you're instantly useful. She has shotgun for rotates. She's got the MP5, which is solid, you know. And she claps cheeks. Malusi, top 5 defender for sure. Okay. Then we got Cade, again, best wall denial. I mean, he's just so good all the time. I mean, he's pretty much banned all the time as well. Him and Bandit are just great bands together because then you just don't have to worry about wall denial. And Cade's really the one that is the hardest to deal with, unless you're Bandit tricking, and that's, case dependent. But really, the broken operators, there's a couple still, and that's Azami. Azami is still super, super good. I don't know if she's like broken still, but she's still really, really good. And of course, fucking Clash. Clash is the most broken operator in the game. Still. Because they did not change her at all. And they're like, yeah, just put her in. She's fine. What are you talking about? I don't think Denari is a top 5 operator. I think he's going to be good, but I don't think he'll be top 5. I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and see about that. Now, attack-wise, who are the best attackers, chat? Who are the best attackers in the game this season? Well, we've been playing them a little bit. It's going to be Blackbeard, still super, super, super strong. Kind of stupid at how strong he is. I'm going to restart the queue, and maybe we'll get a game. Blackbeard's one. Ace is going to be the best hard breacher in the game. Ace, AK-12. Ace has been like top 5 operators for like 3 years now, I want to say. Like absolutely ridiculous. Blackbeard, Ace. We got 3 more. Who do you guys think the other 3 top attackers are? Denari's not out yet. Denari comes out with Year 10 Season 3. But he is on the test server right now. Can you spectate me next time on Spectate Nightmares? I'm Copper 4. Maybe. Mav is a good answer. That's actually... Mav's in my honorable mentions because Mav is really, really good. Ram is not in my top 5. Blackbeard, Ace, Dokkaebi. Guys, Dokkaebi is so disgusting still. SMG-12, flashbang, 3-speed, instant info, instant coordination, ridiculous. Dokkaebi is like one of the most ridiculous characters in the game still. Ash is not top 5, no. But Grim is. Grim is a top 5 op. So good for gathering info and like making plays off that info. Very, very strong. I thought you were sick. I am sick. I'm just playing. I'm just going to take it easy day and stream and just keep it chill. Just try to get some clips if I can. I mean, at this point, we still haven't got a game, so I'm a little concerned that nobody's playing the test server. So it might be tougher than I expected to get some clips today, and that's okay. Grim's going to be top 5, and the last one was a toss-up for me. I think you could argue Maverick. I think you could argue Deimos. I think you could argue Ram even. I think you could argue Nomad. I think you could argue Twitch. I think you could argue Monty in there as well. Ying, even some people might say Ying. Could say maybe Buck, but he's fallen off a little bit in the meta. But I think it goes to Striker. I think Striker is the best solo queue operator, the most straightforward attacker. So like he's just I think it's a girl. She's great across all the ranks. Will teach you everything you need to know about the game. Has every versatile option. You can make a plan and bring exactly what you need for that plan without even like barely thinking about it. And then you have the best gun in the game and a shotgun. So you can kind of Striker is just this one-man army. I mean, every operator is a top 5 operator sometimes. I would agree. Yeah. Like in a round where you're playing against, all right, let's say you're playing against Fenrir, Echo, Maestro, Aruni, Capcan. Okay, yeah, Bravo's going to be a top 5 attacker in that situation. Right? Let's say you're playing against a Bandit and I don't even know. That's just going to be a bad example. Let's try something else. Say you're playing against Echo, Valk, Warden, Doc, and Rook. No, actually, take away Doc and put Maestro. You're playing against Maestro, Echo, Valk, Rook, and Warden. Who's going to be a top 5 operator against those lineups? Yeah, probably Nock. Nock's probably going to be top 5 against those. Right? Or if the attack is constantly bringing, let's say the attack is constantly bringing Ashe, Zofia, Jackal, Yana, and Sense. Like, who do you want to play against a lineup like that? Well, in this case, Bandit and Cade are going to be bottom 5 ups. Like, playing Bandit and Cade doesn't do anything against that lineup, right? Unless they're bringing, like, Heartbreach tools. But even then, let's say they're not bringing Heartbreach tools. You know, there's no point bringing a wall denial. So these are going to be bottom 5 operators. So you can always take this lens of, like, strength of operators through various different rounds and concepts and ideas and sites. And that's what makes this game so complicated. But that's why I think simplifying the game is actually, like, your best friend in it. Well, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to play the game today, guys. So RIP the dream. I guess we could play live server. I haven't played ranked, actually. I haven't finished my battle pass on the live build. Nobody's playing the test server anymore. This is kind of the downside of the test server. It kind of kills the hype for the new season, and people play it, and they're like, yeah, okay. And they stop playing it, and then you get this. Also, I got suspended on Twitter. What the fuck? I got suspended on Twitter out of nowhere for breaking the rules. And I'm like, I don't even tweet. Like, I don't know how I possibly would have broke the rules. Unless I'm tweeting shit in my sleep. I'm just... Poxonlox gets racist in his sleep. Frick, dude. New op is extremely hard, but can be decent if you understand how to play them. But most people don't. Thanks for your YouTube vids on Fenrir. No problem, man. Hope they helped. Yeah, Fenrir was super good. Fenrir's not my top 5 this season just because he doesn't have the bailiff. And a lot of Fenrir's setup is thanks to the bailiff. And I would not recommend running the sausage. So, I don't know. He'll still be good for sure. He's still going to be a good operator. It's just you can't really capitalize as well when you don't have the bailiff, I think. Is a slow stack? No. No. Oh, a Malusi bot? No, I don't think so. I think you'd like this new game called Delta Force. It's free. I don't really play any games outside of Siege, to be honest. I play a little bit of CSGO. That's about it. I played some frag punk. I'm just not really interested in playing games outside of Siege, and really the only time I do is when my girlfriend's gone. I'm gonna go on the main build, I guess, guys. I guess nobody's playing test server, so we'll play some ranked. I don't know if we'll play cheaters. I have not played the main build of Rainbow Six Siege in months, I want to say, like outside of unranked, and we'll probably just play unranked, actually, because I don't want to actually deal with cheaters now that I think about it. I'm just going to take it easy and play unranked. So, unfortunate, but way she goes. Hey, Sukun, I forget how to say your name. I'm sorry. What's up, man? I'm pretty sick, but I gotta get my clips, dude. Nah, that's fine, Drew. I'll just play unranked, to be honest. It's like Siege with Tarkov mixed with Valorant. Cool, man. Glad you're enjoying it. That's, that's why we game, guys, to have fun. We don't game to be R6 champions. We game to have fun, baby. And I'm having a whole lot of fun right now, sitting in 10-minute queues. Let's try again. Oh, Macy's title is unranked queue is dead. Oh, God. So nobody is playing this game. My plan was to play test server all week, which kind of scares me because if I can't play test server, I don't know what I'll do. Especially if all the queues are dead. Unranked, does unranked have less cheaters? Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you're playing champ, you get cheaters pretty much nonstop. I got champ the first few days and haven't played really much since outside of unranked. I played maybe 1 or 2 days outside of the first few days. But with that being said, we are going to do Copper Champ speedrun the first few days again. Because that's the only time you can really play without playing cheaters. So, let's do it then. Might as well activate a booster. I guess. Where's the battle pass? Yeah, I'm level 98. Might as well just buy. Oh no, I don't want to waste my credits. I was seeing people say that the battle pass might be more like take more XP this season or something. Or this year. Yeah, this season. I can't even really think straight, to be honest. Alright, we'll try unranked. I think my menu size looks too small. Oh, that was quick. Unranked queue not dead. Let's go. What's up, Mob Man? How's it going, man? Are you enjoying how balanced Clash is? Yeah, Clash is the best, awesome, most balanced operator in the game. Why don't we play her right here and show you why? No, actually, I have so many Clash clips, I don't even really need to play her, to be honest. I'm going to ban, like, Ying or something. I'm just going to ban operators. I'm going to try to ban operators that I don't need gameplay of, because it'd be nice to get absolutely shit on by a Blackbeard. I would love that, because that would really help me get the clip I needed. Clash is banned. All right, well, I don't need her. I'm going to play some Azami. I don't think I've done any Azami clips. I'm also not... I'm not that good with Azami, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to go Cade. This is a Cade site right here. Luke, thank you for the 6 euros, dude. Oh my god. Giga Chad super chat. First time catching a stream. Your videos help so much and actually help keep me entertained. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, bro. That's so kind. You're so kind. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm really excited because so basically the masterclass guy that was gonna come out Saturday is like fully scripted and ready to record, but I don't want to record it when I sound like this because it's gonna sound, I don't know, I just want it to be the best quality it can be, and I know it really doesn't matter that much, but yeah, so anyway, that's gonna come next weekend now instead. Please text me next time I'm spectating Nightmares. I'm Copper 4, please. Can you please stop asking me to spectate you next time I'm spectating Nightmares? I'm losing my mind, please. I already explained the situation. I don't know how to explain this to you any more than I already did, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this should get the barbed wire too, which is nice. Is that gonna get all 3? The goal is to get the barbed wire too. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that, gets all 3. Now the drones will get shocked too. Cade with barbed wire is actually pretty solid if you're trying to do something like this, but realistically you can't just get one of your teammates to bring it. Castle losing ACOG is going to be really tough for him. I made a full video on YouTube about my thoughts on the balancing changes and Denari and all those things if you're interested. The anti-cheat cheaters. These guys are doing literally nothing but wasting their own time, so I'm just going to keep sitting here. I'm expecting an EMP at some point. They just might not have it. Oh god. Callie, you're doing nothing, boy. Gate tricking, OP. Especially against a Callie, because I can just keep picking this up. Save our boy. Oh, I fucked up. I wasn't paying attention. All right, well, time to scram. Let's see if we can pick someone off over here. Someone being stupid. Oh, it's Callie. It's Callie being stupid, guys.
Wasn't bad.
Average Callie baiter. Stand down, tango down. Let's go. Easy clap.
Mission successful.
So anyway, Cade tricking's good if you're not a tool about it. I was a tool about it. I was a tool about it there. Alright, let's ban Ace. Genius. Let's ban Maverick, guys. Come on, silly guys. We're going basement. I don't know. You want to ban Fuse since we're going to be basement? Ram is also good. Ace on basement makes no sense. Like Ace, an Ace ban now makes no sense. Like he's really only good on that top floor site, but okay, okay, dude. All right, we played Arcade. We can play our zombie mummy. Who else did I have? Cade, Clash, Mute, Azami. Who's the 5th? Who's the 5th operator who is gas? Oh, Malusi. Malusi is gas. Honestly, this is a great Malusi site. Maybe I can hit some stinkers to show you why. Poxonlox is the greatest Siege player. Thank you, MSG Pox. Thank you. Thank you.
Secure the bombs.
No, it's true. It's true. There's no denying it. Yeah. Name one better Siege player than Poxonlox. It's impossible. You're right. You're right, you know?
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
All right, Malusi time. It's lemonade time. Freshly squeezed, ice cold Malusi.
10 seconds remaining.
Now I could do one on the locker window hop in. But I like this. I like bottom yellow more because this will block both the yellow stairs when they come down and they're pushed through here. So it's got like double effectiveness. You know what I'm saying? Dude, comparing me to Jinxie is criminal, dude. That's a crime. That's a crime. That's fucking criminal, man. And offensive, and that hurts. So. Yeah. I can name 5. Poxonlox, Poxonlox, Poxonlox. Dude. We got a genius in here, guys. Yep. I heard you open the window, silly guy. Gotta be careful with that. Who would I choose, Bandit or Cade? Depends on the site. Depends on what the enemies are bringing, you know? Most of the time, Cade, though. I think Cade is better overall. Bandit tricking can be effective if they have Thatcher. If there's no Thatcher, Cade is always going to be better, in my opinion. Oh god, they have Brava. I didn't mute it, though. Okay, so they hacked that, so I should probably come over here to support my boy from under the desk. There's still the barbed wire, so I can just kind of hold this. I try and pre-fire this off the gate opening, because that means he'll be walking through it since he hacked it. Isn't that nice? If he gets close to the doorway, I just pre-fire. Because the gate will go off. Sometimes Brava isn't being as useful as you think, guys.
I'm reloading.
Nice. Didn't even get the points for it. The fuck? They have a drone on me? Or are they just crazy? I think they're just built like that, dude. Oh, there's a fuse. I tried to ban him. Sell my Malusi here so I can play off that still. Hold the drop from here. That's a nice part about Malusi.
I pray I can be
The
as much
shotgun.
of help to you as you were to me. Cheers to the many more years of support.
Tell, you're so sweet. Now they have to run to my Malusi, so they're basically cooked. They're basically cooked.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Swing off the Malusi. Freebie.
Four, last stop standing.
Oh, God! Oh, dear Lord!
Mission successful.
Absolutely shit on. Dal, thank you for the 33 months, man. I love you, dude. I love you, dude. Thank you, man. Are you excited for the new season, Del, or are you just like, meh? I feel like a lot of people aren't excited just because this CJX has been very hyped up and fell very short, or fell very flat, I guess you could say, just because of the, like, mainly the cheaters, I think. So I think people need, like, a reason to come back, I guess, in a way. Hopefully Ubisoft can provide that. That was a nice little 3K. Was that 3K? Yeah, I killed one person last round, so 4K, sorry. I'm not excited because of Denari. Really? I think Denari is fun. He's definitely fun, and like people are going to enjoy him. He's super easy to counter too if you just shoot his trips. Most people don't put them right. Like it's super easy to deal with in most from the people I played against, at least. I don't know what he'll be like in Champ. I feel like even Champs will make a lot of mistakes with him and like use him poorly. Just based on like what I've seen from other creators even and other players who like you would think are like people that would understand it well, but it's just because it's so different. Like the idea is so different than another operator, and the fact that you hide the trips but they're not actually hidden. So like you place it thinking this is hidden because I'm putting it in a good spot,
5 seconds to insertion.
but you have to think a different way about them when you're placing them, which is more like, can they shoot this from these angles? Is it protected from these angles? And most importantly, does it achieve the angle onto the other trip that I'm trying to create? So you have to answer all these questions while you're setting them up, and it's really complicated. It's really complex. So it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people have been like confused about his strategies.
Beekeeper deployed.
Have a blitz, a bridge.
Stick around.
Uh-oh.
Bottom right, a zombie coming up.
Oh, shit! Call was good. I just got my shit clapped. Do I like Five Nights at Freddy? Never played it. Yeah, like I don't know how many times I have to tell you I don't play games. Like, you keep asking me about other games, and I keep giving you the same response. I don't play other games. Okay? Like, the only time I ever played other games was 10 years ago or more. Like, when I was a child. So, like, if you want to ask me about, like, PlayStation 2 games, which, you know, I think that was before you were born, then you can. I don't play Roblox. I don't play Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't play other games really at all. Should I play some Ace? Ooh, I would love to play some Striker here, actually. I'll show you why Striker's so freaking good, dude, right here. He's going to be exploited intensely. I think that's kind of the point with the upgrade abilities, but Ubisoft will have to give him the Blackbeard treatment eventually and rework him and nerf him 90 different times. See, I don't think so, though. I just disagree. Every content creator video I've seen on Denari, they don't... there is a very obvious counter to the setup, and the setup is bad. Like he's not strong the way they're using him. Every single one I've seen, at least. I'm sure there's examples where that's not the case, but I have seen at least 5 content creators posting specific examples, broad examples, and every time I'm like, that's not good. Like, there's an obvious counter. It might be, okay, you can literally shoot them. That's most of the time you can just literally shoot them. And people just aren't aware of it yet. But you'll gain the awareness and you'll see that he's not broken like that.
5 seconds.
Hey, thank you, Tomato. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the stream, bro.
Bomb's location and defuse it.
Montang isn't pronounced Monty. Yeah, Monty's a shortened version of Montang. Montagne, sorry. You want me to be French? I'll just be French all of a sudden. Montagne. I'm Canadian. I know how French people talk. I just choose to speak with an English accent, and I think that's okay. And I'm not gonna call him I'm not gonna call him Montaigne every time I fucking say his name, and I am gonna shorten his name to Monty because it's long. So you can take with that as what you want from it. That's just what I'm gonna do. Oh my god. Dear heavens. This guy's playing so aggressive still, I think. Oh, I thought there was a guy hopping out. Where's this guy peeking me from? Oh, fuck.
Reloading, cover me.
Oh, there's 2.
The diffuser is
I haven't played either of those, Star.
One friendly operator remaining.
Going back to the Denari thing, this is pretty much the constant flow of logic I've seen. It's like, oh, here's this, like, I put every trip on one doorway. This is the strongest strategy ever. Counterpoint, you can use one grenade to throw it past the lasers and blow them all up. Counterpoint. Yeah, but what if they have Wamai or Jaeger? Counterpoint to that. Okay, what if you burn the Wamai disc or you burn the ADSs before time because you know how to use a single drone? Counterpoint again. What if you shoot the ADSs from below or shoot the trips from below because it's on a soft floor? Counterpoint. What if you can lean to the left and also shoot the trips? So there's all these ways around it, even with Wamai and Jaeger. Okay. So then they're like, oh yeah, but well, what if you have mute too? And then then you can't drone it and you don't know what's going on. Okay, again, counterpoint. You can still shoot everything from below if it's on a soft floor, or lean and shoot it, and there are still ways around it besides just the grenade. Because you can literally see the laser, you know they're there. Maybe you burn one nade on an ADS, whatever, and then you get around it. Or counterpoint, you just don't push that one doorway because now they've invested 3 operator worth of abilities into that one doorway. If it requires 3 operator abilities for your gadget to be useful, it's not a good gadget. In other words, doing setups with Denari on a single door and using all your trips for that is not a good Denari setup. And that's what most Denari setups I've seen are. Just use IQ. Yeah, but you don't need IQ because you know where the trips are because you can see the laser beams. Like, you don't need IQ to deal with this operator either. That's another misconception. There's so many misconceptions about this operator that makes, like, people are, like, literally delusional about, oh, you can just counter them with IQ by shooting through the floor. But, like, yeah, you can do that with any operator. Also, people are saying he's an Aruni. He's a Rooney too. He's not fucking a Rooney, dude. Okay? Or Twitch also counters them, by the way. Forgot to mention that one. Yana doesn't work as well because she'll only burn 1 trip, not all of them. So anyway, the moral of the story is Denari is not OP. You guys just don't know what you're talking about yet. And that's okay because a lot of you guys haven't played them. You've only seen footage. Or you're being told this by a lot of other people. And those people are simply wrong. And this is the exact same as Deimos. I just want to point this out. Like, the same situation happened when Deimos came out, where people said, I don't know, I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that strong. I was at the creator playtest for this, and we are discussing right after playing him. They're like, I don't think he's that good, you know, just because, like, they also see you and you see them. And I'm sitting there saying, this fucking guy is going to be so good. He is going to be an A tier, S tier operator, because you get literal wall hacks on people, and that's way better than just the intermediate scan they get on you. And people just were saying, like, he's like B tier, C tier, he's gonna be mid. And I'm sitting there thinking all these people are insane. And now you fast forward a few months after Deimos comes out, and everyone's like, oh yeah, this guy's actually really good. We're just not playing him properly. And then when you get to that point, you realize, okay, now they finally see what I'm saying. But I think this is what is happening right now. And I could be wrong. I could be the one who's delusional about this. But it's just the way it makes sense in my head, like how the operator gadget actually works and how you interact with it, that it's just not OP. It's just not OP. Unless there's something I'm missing, and there might be some situations and some sites where it is really, really good. But it's not like this is the best operator in the game and everyone's fucked. Like, it's nothing like that. Anyway, moving on, because I gotta kill this motherfucker.
You must recover the diffuser.
He's dead. Oh, fuck, there's a dude up here. Oh, yeah, I forgot we're not on the test server and people still have ACOGs. So, that's what I'm trying to say. Jonathan Wick, oh my god, he with the prime sub in the 5 gifted, dude. Why, man? What did I do to deserve this? Oh my god, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. That's big. That's a big 5 gifted. Thank you, man. Big John Wick coming in. The one and only. Anyway, I'm probably done talking about Denari. I mean, I feel like I've hammered this point out for the past week, but I would like to tell you something. What's up, Pox? MSG Pox. Is your name Pox just coincidentally, or did you make your name Pox because of me? Because I've only seen a couple people with, like, Pox in their name before. That, like, yeah. I don't really have favorite operators, I would say. I really like, I really like Deimos. Deimos is an attacker that I really like. I just think his concept is so cool and he's so fun. I also really like Smoke. Out of curiosity, how does one get coaching? There are like coaching websites. If you mean from me, you don't. But there are like coaching websites where people do coaching. I can't remember what it's called though. It's like there's a coaching website that's fuck, what is that called? It's like ePal. I think it's like epal.gg or something. At least it used to be like a coaching. You could like play. You could either like find people to play with for fun and like pay them to play with them, which is weird. Like you could pay girls to play video games with them, which is like kind of a crazy concept, but it, you know, it's a thing. Or you could find coaches on there. I believe either that or I'm combining two websites together. You helped me get to a 1.4 KD. Just need to watch more to get a goal. Damn, bro. Up the siege, up the KD, up the win rate. Let's go, baby. Congrats, man. That's huge. And thank you again. I'm not doing that, Fridge. I'm not doing that.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
We're from the same town, and I named myself Pox when I was like 7. Cool.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
And you're not my neighbor. And you're not the neighbor that stalked me multiple times. No? I've had bad interactions with people that live near me on the internet. Oh god.
You must recover the diffuser.
Oh, cooked.
Hive placed. No ammo. Hive failed.
Doink.
Ha! Gotta reload.
1 op 4 remaining.
That guy just got cooked. Oh, I whiffed.
Down to 1 friendly.
God damn, get this fucking ACOG shite away from Castle. Get that ACOG shite away from him, bro. Do you think Denari as he is right now? As he is right now can be a solid pick in the right hands. Yes, yeah, I think he can be solid. I think he's just the hardest operator in the game, and most people are not going to be solid with him. But he's a lot of fun. He's super cool, a lot of fun. So, you know, I would say, like, have fun. There's just certain things you have to learn, which take time. There's certain things, like, everyone has to learn. And then once you learn those things, then you have to learn more things to make him even stronger. And that's the thing, is, like, the skill ceiling for him feels like it's constantly moving. It starts at a at a place where everyone is garbage. So like initial Denari gameplay from new players or old players, like anyone who's playing him for the first time, is going to be horrible. Like their setups are going to be garbage. It's going to take forever to actually figure out what to do and how to do it effectively and well. And like for the first 10 to 20 rounds with them, it's just garbage. It's just, you're going to be garbage. Then you kind of maybe, if you take the time to actually try to learn them a bit more, like I went to custom games to figure out lines, like connection spots and stuff like that, then you can kind of do the setups, good setups. Then you start having good setups, but they take a long time to do, and you rush through them, and they could be better still because like they're not as efficient as they could be. And also, because they're not efficient, you might run out of time and not actually do what you want. But then there's also ways to make those even better. So then you're at like the second stage where it's like, okay, I figure out how to make this guy useful. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's like he's useful. I could be more efficient, and they could all be better. And then I think the third stage and the next stage where I'm trying to get is taking those same setups. And I've only done this for a few sites, so it's not like I'm like the best Denari player on every site or anything. But you take these setups and then you realize, holy shit, we can move these trip connectors slightly in slightly different directions or just to different areas to, one, make them way harder to get rid of, or two, make them make more trips and more connections and cover more ground, spread them out more to cover more stuff. And then it's like, holy shit, we just took this setup that was already good and made it really, really good. And that's what the pros are going to do. They're going to hit stage 3 and use that in their games, and you're going to see that. And because of that, it's going to be that's when he'll actually be good. But I don't think anybody's going to be able to do that right off the start because nobody's figured that out yet from what I've seen. How do you deal with inconsistency? When you're feeling like you're playing inconsistent, I'd say you have to go you just have to you can't take it. You got to go smaller picture, I think. If you're being inconsistent, it's too easy to be like, oh, there's nothing I can do. I feel like if you're playing inconsistently, it's hard to look at everything and be like, I'm just playing bad. Like, I'm not getting a lot of kills. I'm playing bad. Like, I'm just always playing bad. So it's like, okay, what specifically can we improve on? Is it your aim? Is that what's really causing you issues? Or is it really your positioning? Is it your lack of info? Is it your utility? Like, find one specific thing and improve on that, and then your consistency will develop overall. But really, inconsistency at its core is just an inability to the lack of a system, really. Like, if you have a system, you won't be inconsistent because you'll get kills by shooting people in the back. You'll get kills by using your utility to make gunfights where it's literally impossible for you to lose them unless you have the biggest whiff of your life. And if that's the case, then you just need to work on your aim, right? So I think it's more a matter of like analyzing your gameplay and developing the systems that you need to improve, which might just be like, you don't drone. You need to learn how to drone, right? It's a lot of these basic stuff that a lot of people don't do that is the reason they're inconsistent. Like, if you're an Ashman, you run to the building every time, of course you'd be inconsistent. Why? Because you can't have all the info and be the best player ever all the time, especially when you play better players. They're going to hide in better spots. They're going to have better aim. They're going to have these things that make you less consistent. And the inconsistency, the biggest way to be inconsistent is with your aim. And it's something I address in my masterclass guide that was supposed to come out this weekend. It's going to be next weekend now. For the Siege Fundamentals for part 1, it's the inconsistency is more players feel inconsistent when they rely on their aim, because if you're relying on your aim, you're gonna have days where your aim's just not as good. You're gonna have days where your reaction time's slow. You're maybe tired, right? There's things that affect your body that affect the way you play, and this can be true for your mind too, right? You can have like sorry, I just got distracted. You can have like brain fog, where you're not thinking straight and you're doing really dumb stuff. Maybe you have the perfect play and just don't make it because you're a fucking moron about it. And that's whatever. Get some sleep, But the biggest thing is with aim, it's like if your aim is inconsistent, but you play in a way that relies on having really good aim, you're going to be more inconsistent. That's why I don't play like that. I don't play in a way that relies on having really, really, really good aim. I play in a way that relies on smart decision making, utility, and information. So I'm gathering information because then I can make the best decision. Like, if I see all the options, I can make the best decision and the easiest one so that it's easier to win my gunfights and eventually plant the bomb or whatever. So that's kind of a long explanation, but really the core of it is like, figure out what you're doing wrong and try to get better at that. And really, inconsistency just comes down to poor risk management. If you're taking 50-50 gunfights all the time, well, then there's a 50% chance you're going to die. So if you just end up getting unlucky every 50-50, then all of a sudden you've lost 4 gunfights in a row. But if you shoot everyone in the back, you're just no way for you to lose those, right? Unless you get 1-8 turned on, which is like a 1% chance instead of a 50% chance, and I like those odds a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh my God, Jonathan Wick with another 5 gifted. This dude's on a freaking massacre, bro. What did I do to deserve this? John Wick, thank you for the 11 gifted, bro. Or sorry, the 10 gifted and the prime sub.
Found a bomb.
You're a freaking unit, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man.
5 seconds to insertion.
Can you help me, Pros, get Mozzie 1.5 back?
Located a bomb. Make your way to its
Ain't no way I want the 1.5 back in this game.
Body to target. Exhale. Release.
I think Mozzie is an operator that you could be really good with, but it's so hard to be good with them, to be honest. Like, I feel like if I invested some time in playing Mozzie, there's a lot you could do. Alright, almost had a pick. He's in bathroom now. I might be able to actually impact a bottom white, so I'm not going to do that. Should probably jump at Skylight here. Direct sight takes, guys. What do I preach? Direct sight takes. How do we do a direct sight take? Well, first we just got to see if it's possible. So we join the site. We see there's a frost mat. That's an easy nade. There's a guy under the Skylight. Wow, this guy's a fucking moron, dude. This is the stupidest angle to ever hold. If I just peeked him from the other side of the Skylight, I win that fight, and he doesn't. He took a 50-50, except I still won when I peaked the 50% that he actually wins it. Does that make sense? That's just a terrible thing to do. Just don't ever do what Vigil just did. Was gonna delete my Prime account, decided to sub to Poxy first. What? Why are you gonna delete your Prime account? Or are you just like gonna stop getting paying for Prime? That makes sense.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Do you have it in most common site setups for the most common map sites?
1 op 4
I have the Oregon playbook, so that will be your site setups for Oregon. Hoping to work on it for all the other maps, but most common, I just don't like that kind of content. I've been kind of leaning more into the content that teaches you how to think. And I think if you can learn how to think about a bomb site, you can learn how to set up a bomb site for yourself. That way when a new map comes out, if you know how to set up a bomb site and why to set up a bomb site and what advantages you get by doing certain things, then you'll understand not only the setup better, you'll understand how to play the setup, you'll understand how to apply that setup to any room, and you're going to be so much better at the game. Like I could say, yeah, make a rotate here, make head holes here, do this. But that's not going to teach you the why. That's not gonna, just because I tell you to make head holes doesn't mean that you know that you should play the head holes to hold this specific thing. Or it's not gonna explain when to give up the head holes. You know, like why do you play the head holes? When do you play the head holes? And you know, when do you stop doing those things? So I think just being like, make this site setup, this is the best site setup. It's actually bad. Because there's a lot of people that will copy a setup. So I have a perfect example on this map specifically, actually. So there's a lot of people on this map where they will open up the red head holes on bakery. Because why? Because pros do it. But nobody fucking thinks. Nobody thinks about why pros do it. Pros do it. Why do pros do it? That's the question you're asking. Why do pros make these head holes? What do these head holes achieve? So with these head holes on red hallway, I wish I was on defense to explain it a lot better, but I can show you when I'm on the defense as I guess. If we make these head holes on red hallway, it does 2 things, okay? So if you are playing in coat, you can get an angle from coat through these red head holes to hold prep. So if the other team pushes through prep, you can hold it from this room, right? That's the main thing. You can contest sight from these head holes. But the problem is, you can't play this. You can't play coat here. You can't play in this room if your team doesn't hold this VIP area. Because if you don't hold VIP, they can take VIP, they can take this, and then they have your rotate out of coat, and then one flashbang, they hop in coat, and your cheeks are clapped, and you're completely screwed playing in coat if your team isn't holding the backside, at least at the higher ranks, right? So people will make these head holes every single time because pros do it, and they just do it because that's the setup you do. But it doesn't work if you don't hold VIP because of the reasons I just explained. So why are we making the fucking head holes and not playing VIP in coat? Or you just won't have someone play coat. Because you know what happens when you make the head holes then? The other team does exactly what you just planned to do against you. Now they can hold sight from red. Now they can they have this crossfire through the bomb site on you. And you're being fucking useless. Like, it's literally one of the stupidest fucking things people can do, and everybody does it. Why? Because they don't think about why they're setting up the site. And that's why it's important to understand why you're setting up the site and not just how to set up the site. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there. Let's say Ella doesn't kill me. What do I have? Red head holes into site. I have head holes into the site, and I can kill anybody in site or anyone rotating back to site. So just doing the setup isn't enough. You have to understand why you're doing the setup. And I think that is really my core philosophy of everything I teach on YouTube. Is like understanding why you're doing the things you're doing. And that's how you get better at the game, right? That's how you go from, that's like, if you're in Copper and I say this is how you do a site setup and you copy the site setup and do it, yeah, it's gonna help. It's gonna be better than like the average shitty ass Copper setup you're doing. It's probably gonna be better. But doing that setup is only going to get you to bronze. But if you understand why you're doing the setup and you're playing into the setup and you're doing the things to make the setup really strong, now you're not just going to bronze, you're going to fucking gold, you're going to emerald, you're going to diamond. Like, you're transcending the ranks. You're not just getting through the rank, right? It's the reason why people come in, they're like, I was copper or bronze last season and I'm emerald this season. Thank you so much. It's because they're understanding why they're doing the things they do, right? I had someone comment on my mute video today, and they said, man, I do all these same mute jammers. I play the way you do on mute. I just never understood why I'm putting them there. I just copied it, and that's what I was doing. But this helps so much. Thank you so much, right? And that's the rewarding part for me as, like, you know, a Siege teacher. Is like when you guys get it, when you actually get it, the difference is night and day. Like I could show you 25 R6 tips, and yeah, I can make that video and get 500,000 views, and it's gonna be a banging video, because that's what people want, quick, easy tips. But those it's gonna what, give you maybe half a rank, help you win one round in one random ass game. No, you want to be able to win all your games. You want to be able to win all your rounds. How do you win all your rounds? You think smarter, you play better than the other team. And if you understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, you're going to play way better.
Loaded mag!
5 seconds to insertion.
Exactly. Teaching people how to fish and not just yeah.
Keep an eye out for
What's this? Yeah. Teach a man to fish and you'll feed him forever or whatever. Catch a man to fish, you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. Something like that. Grubsy, thank you for the 21 months. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. How can you identify good power positions? That's a hard question to answer, I'm not gonna lie. It really just comes down to a lot, honestly, like understanding. Oh god. I'm out. Understanding the different angles that a position is exposed to, understanding what control the attackers need to do specific things. I wouldn't worry about power positions too much until you're at like emerald or diamond, to be honest. Because before that point, you could hold the best power position alive and they might walk into sight and just plant the bomb because you didn't make a rotate hole, you know? I would say if you want to learn about power positions, identify the site power positions first. The way you do that is by understanding what you're holding from a location. So right now, I'm holding almost everything. If I have a C4, I can stop the plant behind this bar as well. Or you can impact that bar open, and now they can't really plant anywhere besides this corner. So where can they plant if I'm playing here? Only that corner. Okay, where can they plant if I'm playing here? Ask the same question. How can they win if I'm playing here? Well, now they can plant anywhere on the other bomb site, and I can't do anything about it. So this position is stronger than this position. And now, where can I die from this position? Window repel and the push through, or if they repel in heaven, right? So that's the only spots I can really die from. If they come here, I'm shooting them. Where can I die in this position? Let's go back. Well, there's a white hall, which is one. But if I'm crouched behind this bar, bathroom, right? Bathroom, heaven repel in, but I can contest that.
One op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated.
I'm just yapping.
Successful.
Yapping and shitting on him. This is not T-Lag. No, I'm just trying to explain some concepts to the people, you know? Who'd they even play there? Yana? I don't even know. I keep forgetting. I always forget what the fifth is. Mute, Cade, Malusi, Azami. Complete lost. Completely lost.
Secure the bombs.
Clash, right? Oh shit, not even banned. I have so much Clash gameplay, I don't even need a player, to be honest. I keep saying that too. I guess a lot of my Clash gameplay is from the test server though. So I could update it a bit. Now they just can't drone the bomb site, so that's nice. Remember, if I mute the middle of this, they can still thermite the far edges, so I'm not going to do that. But how can they drone the site now? This is the thing about a mute setup. How can they drone the site? Well, they can drone through here, and they can drone the double door, and that's it now because I've muted everything else. So these mute chambers being super effective because they're not going to know what's going on the bomb site, which is when, you know, your site setup comes into play and your positioning on site. We can use that to our advantage because we know that it's jammed.
Activating camera.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John Wick. My goat. So I'm just going to look over here for drones since the other door is jammed. And what I can also do is throw C4 over this, which is kind of nice.
New camera feed up and running.
Threat mine going out. Threat mine primed. Setting a threat mine.
I'm just going to stay patient here. I'm gonna let him get it. I'm gonna let him get it. He doesn't know I'm here.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Makes my life easier. This Renegade, yeah, it's kind of annoying when you're playing here because it'll project my swing, which isn't good because I like to swing out here with a shotgun. But now that he's hacked it, I can play it close up like this.
Swapping mags.
Wow. That's too bad. They did drone me while I was watching cams. I feel like in a rank setting, shooting the aces off would be better, but I was trying to farm the clip, to be honest. Because I can just shoot the aces and give it up.
One friendly remaining. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
See ya, Pox. Basically, you maximize the amount of sight approaches while not being exposed to multiple angles. Yeah, pretty much. You're trying to hold as much as you can while being as safe as possible, right? That's kind of what you're always trying to do. I'm trying to maintain as much map control as I can while being as safe as possible. And safety should be the priority in most cases. Like, if I'm sitting in the middle of the open, like if I'm sitting, like I'll show you. Once we load in here, I'll show you what I mean. Because if I'm sitting in the middle of the doorway between the two sites, like technically I can watch every entrance into the bomb site. But I can also get killed from every entrance into the bomb site, right? So I want to do it in a way where I still have cover, but I can still watch both. And I'll give you a good example of that right now. So I'm gonna play on site this time. And this is honestly, like, I feel like playing on site and going straight for site on attack and defense is what you should do up until like platinum, diamond, like just only play site. So what I can do here is I can make footholds here. I can reinforce off these head holes because we talked about why they're so ass, right? Remember that? Remember how we talked about how these head holes are garbage and everyone does them? That's why I'm going to reinforce them off. Okay? Now, we can cade this wall so that Ace can't open it up. We could also cade this if we wanted, but I'm going to cade off freezer so that they can't get in from this freezer room. Because if they don't come in freezer, it means they have to push into site from the other directions, right? They have to come through the double door, push through red wall, push through bakery wall, or come in through prep, right? 1 entrance, 2 entrance, 3 entrance, 4 entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 entrances into the bomb site. Right now, because these are reinforced, I can hold this. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And I caded 5. I could have caded the hatch as well. It's kind of, you can get rid of it, but whatever. So I could genuinely hold all 6 entrances, right? And what I can even do is I can, let's move this guy here. I'm gonna swing this aggressively.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
Well, I don't even remember what I was saying. I could do something. So that's why the mute's nice. I could go get my other charge. I can pop this. Careful the red cross. Probably more important to have this front wall closed, so I'm gonna. Kate it off again. Look for Bravo drones. The thing with Bravo is I can just pick my K claw up. He starts hacking it. You can K the freezer hatch, but you have to put it in a spot that the you can shoot the K claw through the wall. So you just have to ping it and shoot it. And it's not very good. Why don't do it? Top fan, how's it going, man? Plus the drop on freezer, it does put the attackers at a disadvantage. So it's not a big deal if they open it. They have to drop into your better angle anyway. You just are committed to having to hold it then, which is the hard part. So again, they have to push through 2 doorways because they haven't opened up anything else. So I just need to sit and hold both doorways, right? We have the barbed wire to play off. We have smoke here, so I don't need to watch it. Normally I could pivot between the 2. That's too bad. Let's go prone. Oh, my legs are flailing.
1 friendly operator remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Case down.
Last operator standing.
Dude, I thought it sounded like he was running to my left. That was so dumb. It sounded like he started sprinting to my left. Crazy audio. Anyway, you see the point. Opening that red wall does make it more difficult, though, for sure. Obviously, you lose your cover then. But, like, realistically, if you have the head holes open to red, right? If you have the head holes open to red, same effectiveness as reinforcing in that situation. If you're still playing over there, you can stop them from opening red wall, right? If your team's still playing over there, they can't open red wall because they shoot them in the back when they try to open it. The other advantage of the head holes is you can watch prep from bunker, but nobody fucking does that either. You can watch the prep hop in from the site, and nobody does that. That's the other reason the head holes are good, but again, people don't think about this stuff. They just do it. Thanks, Omnetty. Omnetini net? Omnetty netty? Maybe that's it. Were they good or not? Was what good or not? How about every pink skin in the game, but it's not the best camouflage? RIP. Oh, Omnetty, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate it, man. WW. I am one ticket away from finishing my battle pass, guys. Let's go. Level 99. And then I get 69. Let's freaking go. Oh, I finished it, actually. Wait. Am I missing one? I'm level 99, but I have no tiles left, I don't think. Is level 100 just the Bravo ticket? I think there's some good ones this season. Can't remember. Oh, Joe Mama. The enemies? I mean, I'm playing unranked, so I don't... You know, I'm not really thinking about that too much. I'm not here to, like, judge everyone's skill level in unranked. Other than ranked, because, like, the game should be putting me against people who are my skill level, right? You would think. Yeah, I haven't played the game much this season, honestly. There's just been so many cheaters. I played the first week and not much outside of that. All right. I love Ace here. This is probably my favorite Ace site. I'll show you why. Now, there's a couple things you can do here that's actually really cool, and you can do it with Habana too. I am going to do a different Ace strategy for once. Okay, so there's two Ace strategies here. One I would say is better for solo queue. The other one I'd say is better for, like, competitive team pushes. So the first one is you can go on the roof. You can ace open all a quad wall. A lot of people do it. It takes away an entire avenue through the site. You can cut the entire site across in half. So that way you can just do an aqua take really easily. And you can also get a lot of free kills because people just peek the roof because people are dumb, right? So you just sit on the roof and you're instantly effective by opening the wall, adding pressure, and having the AK-12. Or, and this is one I don't do as much, but is really good, you can try to ace, and this only works if no one plays in hookah, which is more high-level strategy. You can ace these walls here. So you can ace both sides of hookah walls, and it makes Vase unplayable. Nobody can play Vase if you do this. And if you're going to do this, it's much easier if you have someone playing the hookah rappel as you do it, because they can hold this doorway for a swing out, or they can kill the player in B site when they try to shoot your aces. Or you have someone with smokes and you throw it on the wall and smoke it off at the same time, so that way, so you would smoke and then throw them, so that way they can't shoot them off as easily. But it's super effective if you can get these walls open, because then there's nowhere safe for them to play, and you can literally just plant the bomb, which is kind of cool. But you wouldn't really know that if you didn't. If you haven't studied the process, which, you know, I don't blame you. So first thing we'll do is this, and then I'll drone to see if it's going to be an option or not. And they electrified it, so it's clearly not an option. That's okay, because there's a guy playing here anyway. So this guy on... Oh my god, this guy's a fucking masochist. Okay, yeah, no, he didn't even shoot me. That's cool. Anyway, it's harder. It's definitely harder to do this take, mainly because of this guy in here. But if you have someone on the window, it makes it so much easier. You could even ace this and then swing this guy as he's shooting them as well. This is the most insane reinforcement and cage strategy I've ever seen. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. But... I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to show you guys stuff and just play the game to hit clips because it's just easier. And that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's my job for today, is to get clips with these operators. And I'm just like, oh, guys, look at this. This is kind of neat.
Like, dude, why the fuck are we banning Clash, bro? The fuck?
Yeah, for real, dude. Big Bubbles is fucking angry. Sorry, I didn't know who you wanted to ban. You didn't say anything.
Oh, you're good, man. I just would have figured.
Why? Why do you just figure that?
I mean, because we didn't really have a problem with that Clash.
Oh, who do we have a problem with?
Oh, me, nobody.
Oh, so we should just no ban then.
Yeah, fuck it.
The logic just never.
Yeah, man,
The
no
logic
ban.
never follows. The logic never follows with people like this. Which kind of like, that's more people than not, I think, unfortunately. A penthouse?
Before insertion. 5 seconds before insertion.
What is this dude doing?
You must
Dying, that's what he's doing. Check it out. As long as my teammate doesn't die first. Suka window. I guess he's just hiding in hookah. Could not tell you, to be honest. Oh, he's gonna go for an oryx right now. That's what he's doing. I should go claymore it, honestly.
Drone is ready.
Claymore deployed.
Here comes the adrenal surge.
If I die the exact same way, I'm gonna cry.
Loading new magazine. Sequential breach
You have
activated.
located a bomb.
Hostile found.
Free. I love the info game, boys.
Changing mags.
You have dropped.
This guy's one-tapping me and shit. That's crazy. Would you normally use your mic in game for calls if you're not streaming, or just stay quiet? Not in unranked. I mean, unranked, I don't care if we win or lose, you know? In ranked, I would, though. I know we would in ranked. Yeah. Unranked is, oh, as the name suggests, there's no rank, doesn't matter. Some people argue unranked is equally as competitive as ranked. I would argue that's not true. You know, yes, you use skill-based matchmaking, but it's not. There's no like, you know, some people try and some people don't. So I think that takes away the competitiveness of the playlist, to be honest.
Bomb diffusion initiated.
I definitely try way harder in ranked than I do in unranked. Or, you know, it's like saying like quick matches would be competitive, quick play would be competitive if it had skill-based matchmaking. It's like, well,
Down to one.
not really. Boy needs to put down the Cali. That rook did just not, he just didn't react at all. He just stuck it. He just stuck it right there. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, man.
Diffuser was disabled. Mission failed.
Rook took one for the team, bro, and it worked. It paid off. He's like, I'm gonna stick it. You guys swing his ass. Clap his cheeks. I'll die for this team. I love this team. You know, yeah, I think Rook gave us some problems there. What do you think, Bubbles?
I'll agree.
There it is. Gets mad at team for banning Clash. Thinks the Rook ban is the play. Can't make this up, guys. Half reinforcements. It's an interesting idea. It definitely, the game would be entirely different, so I just don't think about it, to be honest. I think I'll think about it when I need to. If it were to come into the game, I would, I'd find some crazy shit. I think it might be too OP, but I don't know. I think there'd be upsides and downsides, like regular reinforcements. It'd be interesting. It'd be very, very different, though. Very, very different. That would probably be like the biggest change, core change of the game ever. I think they would be defender-sided more so than not. What's up, World Creations? Yeah, like yeah, then you reinforce the wall halfway and you can peek over top of it, kind of thing. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Proceed to bomb location and defuse it.
Am I supposed to be around you?
Weakness like that is what gets
Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Striker is delusional, confirmed. Am I supposed to be around you? Oh, just me? Oh. Oh, am I fucking nonce? Oh. Oh, actually, no, she said in the comms.
Swapping mags.
Nobody cares, dude. Nobody's near you. Nobody cares that you're swapping mags. Stop talking to yourself.
Grenade out.
Shield gone. Let's go. Oh, good job, Tachanka. Big Tachanka gameplay. Big Tachanka energy right there. Power of a drone. Everything is broken. I can now walk in anytime. Widowy anytime. So what I can do, actually, is I can do this.
Reload.
I can shoot the Goyo and then walk in. That'll be fun. Oh, can I? No, maybe I can't.
Throwing smoke.
Chonka sucks 101.
Friendly last
I should have shot the Goyo. I know I should have peeked. I heard him there, but should have peeked up and shot it through the hole before killing Tachanka, honestly. Yeah, he just impacted that from. He's in kegs, ping one. You have a flashbang, you can bank a flash out the door frame and fuck his ass. How's it look aggressive? Swing him, swing him, swing him! Yeah! Power of a flashbang, guys. The power of utility in action. Beautiful. I'm late, what I miss? Just some unranked Rainbow Six Siege. Nobody's playing the test server, so it's sad. But it's been fun. It's been great. It's been lovely, actually. Maybe a Flores ban? I like the Flores ban, and then we can just set up an Azami strat in hookah. Azami's actually really good on the site. We can do some Azami cooking here. Azami's, then again, Azami's fucking good everywhere, so I don't know what I'm saying. Azami is my mommy. Goo goo gaga. Power of drones. The power of info. I think that was the greatest round example of how good information is right there. Just beautiful. Just beautiful.
Secure the bombs.
If you win, I get your charm. Alright, let's see if I win. I'm still not going to try. I just came for console and PC, but on console I have 2 accounts. I probably linked my alt to Steam somehow, and now I can't log into the game on my main. You might be able to... I don't know if you can link your account to... I don't know if you can change that or not. But try messaging Ubisoft support. I don't know though. It's all done through Uplay stuff. Not really my area of expertise. I'm sorry, brother.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb. Op 4 has located a bomb.
I'm reloading.
Nice protective barrier. Oh, it's a little too high.
Mine ready to go.
Reload.
Fuck. There we go. I feel safe now.
Deployed.
Setting a trade mine.
This just makes hookah so much more playable. It's amazing. Oh, should have banned Flores, I guess. I think he actually killed Flores from that.
Barrier.
One Op 4 remaining. You have been spotted.
Maybe do it here. I don't know.
I'm reloading.
Oh yeah, it's definitely that one. Sorry, that's the Azami. That's way better. She just has so many. Like you just keep replacing them. Like they already broke 3 of my Kibas, and I still have the same amount of cover, and I'm just as effective, right?
Op 4 eliminated.
So good, just so good. Half and half twisted teas are the nectar of the gods. I don't know if I've had a half and half twisted tea. That sounds pretty banging though. A regular twisted tea is pretty solid. I haven't had one in a long time. I don't really drink much anymore. Kind of like, I guess now that I'm like in my mid-20s, you know, I don't really party as much, and when I do drink, it's not as exciting anymore, I guess. And also I realize how bad it is for me, so I just don't really. I've tried to just avoid alcohol most of the time. Going theater, okay. Alright, now that is crazy, dude. Could go Cade, could go Malusi. Could rock the Azami again. Under the Clash, bro. Let's get active. Let's get active, boys. Mid-20s, holy unk. Okay, that's crazy. What's up, Jen? How's it going? What's up, burgers?
Secure the area. Keep the bombs.
Watching your videos improved my gameplay a ton. Went from a 0.45 to a 0.84. Nice, dude. That's almost double up. You almost doubled down on that thing. That's huge. Congratulations, man. You're welcome, dude. My pleasure. $440 calories in 24-ounce can of the twisted teas. Holy fuck, that's fucking crazy, dude. That's insane. That's my daily intake right there. Ha! Just kidding, I'm fat. All right. Well, I'm not that fat.
Down to 5 seconds. Bomb location secure.
You know what I could do? This would be... See, this is why Clash is just the stupidest operator ever. Watch this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to check cams. If they don't shoot this cam, they go to the balcony. I'm running out, placing my shield down outside, and killing them. Because I can do that. Because I'm Clash. And that is insane. Just watch. Let's just wait. Let's just wait.
Reloading.
Nothing cool vibe. Nothing here. Nothing here. Where the fuck are these guys? What are they doing? They're not even here. They're still in the spawn. This guy just got on camera and spawn.
Mine activated.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
Let's do this, you tossers.
Got motherfucker on the roof. Oh, there's a dude inside. Oh my god. All right, my team failed their only job. Wait, how did they get? They all dropped the bathroom hatch, and this guy couldn't kill any of them with Mira. That's actually fucking crazy. That's actually fucking crazy.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
I can only play quick match because of my reputation. Have you thought about just like not being an asshole all the time? That might help. Yeah, that might help your reputation if you just aren't a dick for no reason. I'm not. Okay, let's. I'm gonna give you a completely honest listening ear to explain why your reputation is so bad that you can only play quick match. A no judgment approach, and then I will judge you afterwards. Okay, we'll start with the no judgment approach. We'll give you the chance to explain yourself, but if you fuck yourself over in that explanation, that's it's gonna be tough for you. Okay, that's fair, right? I subscribe with Prime. Does that work for the charm? It sure does. It sure does. Just make sure your Twitch account's linked to your Ubisoft/Xbox PSN account. Ooh, this is a birthday, Chandler? Hell yeah, bro. Happy birthday, man. I didn't know. Turned 25 today. Oh, today. I didn't read the today, man.
Secure the bomb.
Nice, man. Happy birthday. Hope it's good. It's it's a pleasure having you to carry the YouTube chat, man. The YouTube chat would be absolute shambles without you. Yeah, you have to be so toxic to get to dishonorable. Exactly. Like you can't accidentally get to dishonorable without being toxic. Yeah. My teammate walked in front of my buck shotgun. So you have accidentally team killed your way to dishonorable? If that's the case, you should probably be only playing quick match, honestly. Alright, so this guy's... We listen and we don't judge, but this guy's clearly lying because you can't team kill one person and not be able to... and only be able to play quick match. That's not how it works.
Bomb located by Op 4.
You also first get reverse friendly fire permanently before you lose the ability to queue ranked, which means even with reverse friendly fire, you're C4ing your team or grenading them or something, or like intentionally killing them to lose more reputation. Like, it's just not possible for you to just be like, oh yeah, it's just like from team killing once. Like, it's just...
Your location has been compromised.
I dare him to try and get
Peek me, no balls. Oh, fuck, I suck. Oh, we could see the top of my head. My bad, backed up too far. Got too silly, haha. I would argue I headshot him, but that's fine. So what are you saying, Jetty? That the system is just broken and it just put you in dishonorable because it's bugging out? Yeah, there's another guy. I don't know. I guess he just didn't hear him, but I think all three of them. Yeah, no, it was this guy. He literally heard the hatch drop. Super loud. It sounded weirdly like the drop came in VIP, though. I don't know what audio's been tweaking about, but... Yay! Yay! Woo! Now, I should have a Bravo ticket. Nice. What do we got? We got some good black ices this season. We got Fuse Shield, which would be nice. I don't have that. Tachanka's LMG. I don't play the Boss G. I do play Alibi's gun, but I have a lot of good skins for it. Ooh, Legion Shoddy. I might get the Fuse Shield, honestly. That's the only shield I don't have. Fuse Shield, guys. Fuse Shield. I don't play the Boss G ever. I could do Tachanka's gun. I don't really play Tachanka much, but I don't really have a good skin for him either. I'm gonna do Fuse Shield. Yay! I have all the shields, I think. Fuse Shield, Blitz Shield, Monty Shield. Yay! I also have fuse pistol. Yeah, nice. Sick. Completing the set. I have like almost all the black ice. It's actually fucking crazy, dude. I don't have a good skin for him. The real way to choose an operator to play. Yeah. I don't pick operators based on my skins, but I like to have a good skin on all my operators. Like let's take a look. Black ice is always gonna be my pretty much #1. I mean, I got a lot of cool. Like here, I'll show you what I mean. So like I was like alibi. Alibi, I got some 6 skins for. Okay, we got some, and that 6 skins basically means black ice or esports skin for the most part. Cyclops 2022 is good. I also have there's another esports skin I thought I had. Maybe not. That might be the only one I have for it, actually. But then compare this to my Tachanka skin. My Tachanka skin is just buns, like just some random battle pass skin or something. It's okay. It's okay. Pilum. It's like that or like plasma pink, but like I don't know. Skins don't really look this very good on this gun, I find. Especially because the attachment skin combos are like very polarizing with the whole mag being white. I can get Monty Black Ice, but not Blackbeard. You know, there's a lot of questions like this that are just there's no answer to. It's just like Ubisoft is the answer. It's just like, yeah, Ubisoft just decided it to be that way. And then like there's no logical answer, I guess. It's just that's the way it is. You know? Just the way it is, bro. Skins that make you all bright put you at a disadvantage, in my opinion. I disagree. You see everybody in this game. It doesn't matter what skin you run. Honestly, if you're playing into a playstyle that you're trying to not be seen based on your skin, you're probably playing the wrong way. I like to play in a way that I always assume they kind of know that I'm there, unless I know that they know they don't. Unless I know that they don't know. So unless you know they don't know you're there because you have the information to find that out, I would say you should probably assume that they know. And by doing that, you'll play way better. Okay. Okay then. Probably play Kate on CCTV. Play some mute here. Yeah, I don't think Blackbeard had Black Ice before the rework even. I could be wrong about that. I wonder if you can mute the staircase and this drone hole.
Down to 10 seconds.
I don't think it goes down enough, to be honest.
Be advised,
Not
Op 4 has
quite.
found a bomb. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb.
I do like doing this though.
Jammer ready to
This
activate.
off, mute that off,
Device set.
mute this off.
Device activated.
Ideally you reinforce these walls, but it's whatever. No Dokkaebi calls, no worries. Is in Logi. Contest, contest.
Diffuser in place.
Oh my god, my teammate's behind me, bro.
Mission
Oh,
failed.
humongous
All
with an
friendlies
ace.
neutralized.
Having my teammate behind me there actually threw me off. I would have killed both because I would have heard the sledge if the bullets weren't whizzing past my ear. I could hear the sledge walking, and I would have killed him instead of finishing the Grim. But I didn't realize they were both swinging me. I started with Oregon. Yeah, I did Oregon for the playbook. I'll probably do Clubhouse next. We're gonna do some of the other Academy playlists first, though. We're gonna work on some of the operator guides and some of the Siege fundamentals. Next week's video. So this week I'm not putting a video for the Academy because I'm sick, so I didn't have I haven't even recorded it yet. I've wrote it all though, so it's like ready to go, but I have to record everything, including the voiceover, and then get to my editor, and there's just not enough time anymore, unfortunately. But next week will be Siege fundamentals, and then I'm gonna do an operator guide, and then probably another one of each of those, and then we might go to Clubhouse then. But like, it's gonna be so fucking. It's gonna take forever to get the Poxonlox playbook finished. Like, it's gonna be an ongoing project. You get far more views at the start of the season. Maybe on those, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to expect with the map guides, but for like general, like I'm gonna make some like general videos, like I do every season, like top 10 operators for this season. You know, I have a Denari video coming out this weekend, tier list, that kind of thing. It's like those videos always do really well. People get, you know, a little excited for the new season, hopefully. And then other videos also do better in the new season, you know, beginner operator guys as new players come because their friends are playing again, you know. It goes up and down. It's just the life. Top 10 ops, number 1 will surprise you. It's still Clash, still fucking stupid, still fucking broken. Who would have thought? Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's nice because I have a lot of things that I want to do and a lot of things to make, so I don't have to constantly like think about what's next, which is nice. Because I have just like months and like I just have content forever now, like especially with operator guides and the fundamentals and you know, the map guides. That's gonna take forever as well. So I can play in here as Clash, which is nice because I can use my shield to escape when I need to. I might get bathroom, so I can just face this way, use my shield to block it. Bro, these teammates are garb.
Shield place.
Op 4 located a bomb.
I'm changing mags!
Flash time.
One Op 4 remaining.
Reload!
Nice.
4 eliminated.
Good shit.
Successful.
I heard him through the wall. I did tag. Oh, I tagged him through the bomb, through the wall. That's actually crazy. Like through the crack of the bomb. That's wild. Why does Clash scream so much? You can turn that off in your settings if you don't like it. You can turn off the voice lines. Do I eat drywall? I don't. I've done drywall. I'm not in the. I'm kind of sick, so I'm not even. I would normally joke and stuff. I just don't even really care right now, to be honest. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just tired. Let's go CC. Let's go CC. Let's make them pay. Okay, so these guys literally don't even go for the walls. They just run into the site. So I'll just kate off the walls and hold the entrances. Might bring barbed wire. Nah, that's silly. That's silly. I could play this from rafters, though.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Do you think they'll ever fully fix a cheating problem? I mean, I don't know. That's hard to predict what would happen in the next 5 to 100 years or 1,000 years, you know? Like, I'm sure there will be a point where cheaters won't exist. Maybe that's because the game doesn't exist, you know? But, like, in recent, like, will it happen soon? Probably not. Or maybe. Like, maybe, you know, maybe they update Shield Guard and just fuck cheats are screwed forever. That would be amazing. I have low expectations, but it could happen, you know? I don't know. I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting anything this season. I've been let down too many times by the Rainbow Six anti-cheats, so... I'm expecting the same result this season, where cheaters just take over the entire game after a few days. We'll have to wait and see if that's actually the case, and if not, I'm going to be pleasantly surprised, and, you know, that's great. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they're double EMPing. See, that's why Thatcher's so good. There we go. Okay, so they're not just running in this time, which is surprising. So now I can run out because this guy just ate the claymore for me. This guy's just to the right outside. Let's revive someone. If I just watch the vaulted from here, I don't have to play overly aggressive. They got a plant.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it. One Op 4 remaining.
I can play overly aggressive, I guess. They suck, so that's the other option. That guy's peeking from the wrong side of the doorway. You gotta peek the other side so he doesn't see your shadow, guys. What do you think of the ACOG removal for all defenders? I like it. I think it's good. People pick Rook and Doc every fucking round because they have ACOGs, and it's annoying. I want to see this game played properly, to be honest. I think it'll be good. I think it'll help the TDM meta a lot. I feel sad for Castle, but I think it had to be done. I mean, people are still just going to spawn peek with a Rooney and Tubro. So I don't think it would really change that much, to be honest, but it's better than having a fucking Doc and Rook on your team every round. Because their abilities are just useless from a team's perspective, really. High level, at least. Not completely useless. There's just so many better operators, in my opinion. Pox on 75 inches, dude. That's gonna be sick. Dude, you got a wife, bro? Nice, man. Nice. I don't have a wife. Maybe someday, guys. Maybe someday I'll have a wife. I could. If I proposed to my girlfriend, she would say yes. Bandit. Bandit. See you, buddy. Bandit, mute.
Drone has found a bomb.
Alright, well, when they have Bandit and mute, we have Thatcher. Can ace both sides of the wall and get it open at least.
10 seconds.
We all know she's saying no.
5
Damn, you right. You right. You got me. Me when I'm trying to be cool, but I'm actually stupid loser. Yo, EMP that shit quick. EMP that shit quick. I'll get it from spawn.
Breaching sequence activated.
Bandit's bottom garage. If we get this before he gets there, I think it's too late, but yeah, it's too late. Oh, nice. We got one side. And he's dead. Oh my god, what the fuck is that guy? That's a Mira.
Changing mags.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Plug walk, plug walk, plug walk. Come plant that shit, big dog. Oh, I hear him. He's construction. Ready? Ready for this shot?
Online and active.
Oh, I was so ready. I was ready to lock in and dial. I was about to cheek clap out my ass. Okay, I probably wouldn't have killed him, but I may have eventually. Guys, do any of you guys do fantasy football? Because we're doing our fantasy football draft pick tomorrow, and I have never done fantasy before, and I also don't know any players. So you might be thinking, wow, this guy probably shouldn't be doing fantasy when he has no fucking clue what's going on. And you would be right. But, you know, they asked if I wanted to, and I was like, sure, I like having friends. So I looked up a couple TikToks, and they're like, make sure you pick that one running back, or sorry, make sure you pick that one wide receiver who's the best. And if you can't get him, pick a running back. And I'm like, yeah, I got Saquon Barkley. What about it? And then that's my whole strat. I don't know what pick I am. I don't even know. Is it football or egg hand? It's egg hand. Yeah, egg hand. Why was that the easiest take ever? Because they were all standing in the middle of the open. That's why it was easy. Pox is finally growing up. What do you mean? Travis Kelce, Justin Jefferson. Dude, are you trolling me? I heard you're never supposed to pick a tight end. I looked at a lot of TikToks, man. You know what? I'm gonna pick it based off gut instinct and the limited amount of TikTok strategies I've seen. And by doing that, I'm going to end up winning somehow. And people are like, wow, how did you destroy us so bad in fantasy? And I'll be like, dude, I just got lucky. And then it'll go down as the greatest fantasy ever. Or either that'll just come dead last, which is probably what's actually going to happen.
5 seconds before insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Ain't no chance I'm picking Travis Kelce, dude. Bro's buns. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I gotta pick Travis Kelce first because, like, I love my girl Tweet Sift, you know? Is that the right Kelce? Isn't there 2 Kelce brothers? Travis and... I know a little bit, but not enough to make educated guess at picks. Alright, interesting. Peek it, no balls. What's up, Sugar? Holy fuck! Where'd this guy come from? He's in the middle of the open and nobody's killing him. He's just sitting in front of the window. Jason, yeah. Okay, Jason plays for the Eagles, right? Is it the Eagles? Oh, the other one retired. Oh, I see. Yeah, he won the Super Bowl. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize he retired. Power move. Power move. Is fucking Tom Brady retired again yet? Or is that guy still playing for... Who is he playing for? The Buccaneers or something? Fucking old-ass man, dude. Old-ass man. Still going. No, I just got jump scared by Goyo sitting in a window when 3 of my teammates are sitting on the breach. I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you are fucking horrible. See, this is why you swing with your teammate, Thermite. That's the easiest trade of your life. Instead, you left the rappel and let him die because you were a fucking moron, alright? He did retire, okay. But he came back, right? He came back. Did he just come back for like 1 season? Because didn't he retire and then come back for the Buccaneers? Did he only play for like 1 or 2 seasons like that? Like what the hell? He came back. He was like, "Yeah, you know, I remember why I retired." And then he's fucking out of here. Bandit Band is worth. Bandit Band is worth. Oh, it was rumored he was going to, and then he played another year. I got you. What are you doing? What you doing? Oh, really? We got a new bed for Wallace because he doesn't like soft beds, so we got this hard one. One sec. I gotta pick a character. Choose a character. Are they gonna be Jim? Gotta put it over. Look at this.
Are you streaming?
That's what... Wallace is my cat. Oh, it comes with catnip.
Yeah.
I thought you meant it was in the box.
You need to locate a bomb.
Okay. I'm reading. Oh yeah, sorry guys. I'm reading the YouTube and Twitch chat. Yeah. Cat named Wallace? Yes. No, the other one is Ross. Ross came before Wallace. All right, yo. Eyes are up here, pal. Eyes are up here, Keji. Jeez, bro said I'm kind of caked up for the Twitch chat. I can't see that. I said my eyes are up here, dude. And then I said, "Can I get your number, shawty? What's up, home?"
10 seconds to insertion.
Nah, I didn't say that, guys. That was a joke. I'm joking, guys.
5 seconds.
Hard stuck unranked. Do I buy ranked for 20 bucks?
Must
Yeah,
locate
buy
and
ranked.
defuse a bomb.
Buy ranked. You'll get humbled when you play ranked. You get to bronze and get stuck and be like, "What the fuck?" You'll find out your true worth once you start playing ranked.
Stay clear of the blast!
Let's hope the closet's clear. No balls. Oh! There's a guy there. You know, you're just never ready for that. Monty, you can extend your shield. You are so dense. He's trapped in the freezer. Get his ass. Help him! Help him!
The diffuser. Friendly last.
Was that a guy close right in there? All right.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
That guy didn't even need his go-yo out. I wouldn't have saw him. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Astral. I understand you're probably just trying to be funny, but honestly, most of your comments are just annoying. So if you could dial back the sarcasm bit, that would be nice. Otherwise, you're probably gonna get banned. That's all. Where are we going right now? Top floor? Oh my god, we could bring the Cade back out, I guess. I guess we already did the Cade. We could play Clash here. This would be a good Clash site, actually. What's up, Stack Jan? How's it going, man? Do you have any tips to hit Diamond?
Secure the bombs.
I do have tips to hit Diamond. Learn to drone. Well. Learn to drone well.
Accordingly.
Deploying it. Reload! Setting combo pack here.
Have you ever picked an op for one site and then your team randomly changes the site last minute that just makes your op useless?
5 seconds to insertion.
Yes and no. Like, yes, that happens. Most of the time I let my teammate pick the site first, or team pick the site first, but really, like, you can play any operator on any site and it's not going to be a big deal. If you're playing to the, like, core components of the game and playing, like, for the most part, like, fundamentally. Oh Oh, Moron's got the EMP, impact EMPs. Yeah, do it. Put the EMPs down. All right, nice. And you're dead. Cool.
Moving shield. Stay put.
I didn't even think I was out the doorway. Oh, when I turned, my leg stuck out and set off the claymore. Oh, that's too bad. That was crazy. Anyway, as I was answering the question, you can really like more of this game is based on positioning and team play, not about your operator ability. So like if you have an operator that might not be ideal for that site, either one, like do something new. You know, like say we're playing a site where I picked like give me an example of an operator and a site. Give me the exact example you went through and I'll show you how you can make your operator useful. Because there's always a solution, I think. Or like there's always a level. I like to think of it like as like a graph of potential versus reality. So like on any given site, there's an amount of potential you can hit with your operator, and then there's what you do. So, you know, your potential's high, or maybe the potential is like based on site. So the potential is goes up and down this way, and then what you actually do, like you might not be hitting that potential, you know. So if you could just max your potential on the given site, then you're being the most effective that you can be. Castle for top floor chalet, team changes to basement. Great example. Okay, so you know your castle set up for top floor. You think castle's good on top floor. You go to basement. You're like, okay, castle's gonna be bad here. You might be thinking, I don't want to castle stuff and fuck my team over. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can use your castles to just block off outside doors. You can block off the trench door. You can block off the big garage door. That'll just waste time right away. So you could either do that, or if you have a little more plays in your playbook, a little more strategic experience, you can castle upstairs. So you can hold dining. If you hold dining and open the hatch, now they can't push the back without clearing you first because you will kill them through the hatch. So you go upstairs, you castle off the dining door, the 2 doors to trophy, or you could just do the kitchen door. Like do the kitchen door, do the short door, and then do the 2 west main windows. Put a beeper on the west main walk up, and put a beeper like red somewhere or in sight, you know? And now what you've done is you've created a really, really solid castle setup for this basement site where you're holding a lot of map control. You have all the information from the castle barricades. They can't swing into kitchen on you. You can hold the hatch, and they can really only push you through west main, which is where you have the table for covers. So you have a lot of cover. You have a solid hold. You're wasting time, and you're using your operator effectively. So like, there's always going to be some way that you can use your operator well. You just have to try to think about what you could actually do. Or you could go castle the, you know, keep it simple. Castle outside doorways. How do you do that? Well, let's castle off trench door, big garage door, like I already mentioned. You can do the second big garage door, so the walk up, and then you can do your last one on the like main stairs window hop in for the when people hop in the window and try to push right into sight. And even then, you're still being useful, right? You're still using the operator ability. So it's never like that's kind of one thing I like to point out to people is like just be open to the situation. You're gonna have a lot more success. I miss when these guys weren't trying. It's okay. I suck. I'm just not in it today, dude. It's probably because I'm sick, but I just don't care. It might be also because we're just playing unranked. I could try playing ranked, I guess. I don't know. I just don't feel like it, to be honest. I wish we could play test server. Hi. Are you leaving? Bye. Have fun. Where are you going?
Hungry?
I'll find you, and then you drop active. Track.
Am I hungry? No, I had soup. Why are you asking if I'm
I'm
hungry?
reloading.
I'm not hungry. But I like burritos. That server's not down. Nobody's playing it, though. I can't get a match. I was queuing for like 10 minutes earlier.
The diffuser.
I gave up. It's okay. Yeah, I heard, because like they've already implemented the anti-cheat stuff, I believe, for next season. So
Friendly, last operator.
it's probably not cheated in ranked. I don't have the ranked passion right now. I have no fucking desire to do that. It's gonna be like, I would just hang out with you guys, answer your questions. Maybe it gets the odd unranked clip, whatever. Do you think the upcoming Blackbeard nerfs are too much, or are they fine? I think the upcoming Blackbeard nerfs are useless. I think they're useless. Just there's nothing. It doesn't change anything about the way Blackbeard works. Taking a gun and being like, oh, we'll give it less bullets doesn't fix the core issues, right? The problem with Blackbeard isn't that he has too much ammo. The problem with Blackbeard is he can walk up, always win the melee engagement with his ability, knock you on your ass. Doesn't matter how many fucking bullets his gun has. As long as it has 2 bullets, you can kill the person laying on the ground that can't fight back. That's part 1. Part 2 is the fact that it doesn't matter how many bullets you have. If you throw a grenade at someone in a corner and they have to run away, you will win the gunfight because they are not able to shoot back because they're running from your grenade. And if they aren't running from your grenade and they still ADS you, well, they still have to land a headshot because the rest of your body is covered. So, either way, you know, you don't need more than 23 bullets, right? Like, that's not the issue. And then they nerf that, and it's like, okay, well, you can't repel straight in windows. That's nice, at least. It's not, like, the core issue again. It's the nades and the melee priority. So, he's still OP. Yeah, I don't even think... Like, this is... You know what the stupidest fucking part about this nerf is to Blackbeard? Is that people weren't playing Blackbeard before because his gun is so fucking shit. Right? So when they did the Blackbeard rework, they made his gun good. Like, they made it good and usable and nice. Right? Making this gun shit again is you clearly missing the fucking point. It's not the gun. It's not the gun. Blackbeard was good with a shitty gun the old way too. Why? Because he had a shield on his face. It's the core problem. And it's like, how are we not seeing this? You gotta take this motherfucker's grenades away, dude. That is the biggest problem with him right now, is he has grenades. But then you would take him away and nobody would fucking play him. That's the thing. That's the thing. People wouldn't play him because he wouldn't be OP. And Blackbeard's not fucking fun, dude. He's just annoying. I don't know. I mean, people would still play him, but nowhere near as much as now. I mean, you could give him flashbangs. You can give him flashbangs for sure. Because, like, here's the thing about Blackbeard too, right? If he had flashbangs, that doesn't force people out of cover. It doesn't force them out of cover. It would still be really good because you could flashbang somewhere and then push another one, or flashbang, seal the distance, and then create that melee priority engagement, you know, which would make it easier. But you can't do that crippling nade, force you to move, shoot you, get completely fucked strategy, which is like really the most broken part about him. Giving him flashbangs make him a way better blitz? No, I disagree. The blitz flash is so much better than a flashbang because it's instant and you're already in their face. Like blitz, what blitz his advantage is, that's what you have to ask yourself. What does blitz do from an outside perspective? If you look at blitz, what does his ability achieve, right? What does a flashbang achieve compared to the blitz shield? A flashbang has distance. A flashbang covers an area for a small period of time. This shield doesn't do either of those two things. This shield makes it so that you can fuck someone up close range. If you're right in front of them, you will win with blitz because they will be fully blind if they have no teamwork, right? You're winning a one-on-one in the short range with blitz. You can melee them over after, you can just ADS them, you know? Blackbeard has the same kind of thing. You can win that melee engagement because you can dash them. You can win that melee engagement once you're in that really, really close range. So at really, really close range, Blitz and Blackbeard are essentially the exact same. In the close range, but not really, really close, Blitz has the advantage because he can flash and then ADS. Blackbeard can't just ADS. He's going to get shot in the face, right? So that's something Blitz can do that Blackbeard can't. Which is why if Blackbeard has flashes, he still can't do that interaction. He still doesn't have that close range interaction oppressiveness that Blitz has. But he gains the long range advantage of covering an area, flashing it off, and pushing another area to then get that melee interaction. So, like, they're different, but it would be better than fucking grenades, because grenades also do that, but they also force people out of those areas too. The only time when flashbangs become really, really strong is on a 3-speed, because then you can follow up the flashbangs extremely quickly. Right? Like Dokkaebi. Why is Dokkaebi broken? Because you can call, which gives you information on where they are. Then you can flash them because you know where they are because you have the information. And then you can follow them up as a 3-speed to then capitalize on that flashbang and kill them. And not only that, she has the SMG-12, so you're even faster with that than a primary weapon. So you're coming in at the speed of light with the fastest fire rate gun in the game in a close range. So even if they get unblind, you're still winning that engagement because that gun is so stupid at that range. Like, that's a quadruple stacked advantage right there. Information plus flashbang plus 3-speed plus extra speed plus rate of fire SMG. Like, it's just like, that's fucked. That's way too strong. Then Dokkaebi has all these other things that make her so good, which is why she's one of the top 10 operators in the game. Top 5 attackers. Claymores, yeah. Claymore, you could put Claymores on BB. I mean, he already has those. Nobody uses. Why? Because they suck compared to flashbangs and grenades. Again, why flashbangs would be good. Flashbangs would be fine. I mean, it's really just grenades with his ability is too good of a combo. That's really it. Like, you could have literally anything else and he won't be OP. Completely OP. It'd still be annoying, you know, which is crazy because part of the rework was to make him less annoying. Move. Cat, where you going, honey boo boo child? 1C4 is all you need to counter that push, boys. 1C4. Love the TCSG. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spot.
Smart. I thought he load.
Run at him individually.
Can you guys like shut the fuck up? Sorry, just like.
It's like, what the fuck?
You have been spotted.
See ya.
You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
See ya, bro.
One friendly remaining.
Uh-oh. Turns out this guy was already in the building. Unbeknownst to me.
Mission critical. Bomb.
Alright, he's on site. It's good to know. Where? No fucking clue, dude.
That's why I did get my butt to me.
I just muted the whole team. Where did this guy come from? Where is the fucking diffuser, bro?
Mission failed. All
I looked everywhere, dude. I walked past this guy. That's actually fucking crazy. I walked right past him, bro. I missed his. So when I went to watch the window hop in, he had already hopped in. It turns out, which is funny because the audio sounded like he was outside the building, but he was inside. I mute my team pretty much all the time. They're just. I mean, even in ranked, I mute my team a lot because, one, people's callouts are fucking garbage. They're usually not accurate, and most of the time they'll hurt you more than they help you. Two, I like to talk to the stream, and they just be yapping and saying shit that does not matter, and I just do not care. And like that's personal preference, you know. If you like having a laugh with your teammates and like joking around with them, that's fine. You know, enjoy that. I just like to sit in silence and play my game and hear my thoughts.
Protect the bombs.
Setting down my plan.
A lot of people will also just call out off your perspective and not off info too. That's the other thing.
All set.
Ugh.
10 seconds left. Down to 5 seconds.
Okay.
Bomb location secure.
Ready, set. Bench deployed.
Your location has been compromised. Op 4, last stop standing.
All right.
I'm on guard. Bench is ready.
I'm just getting trolled at this point.
Victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
I'm designated info giver in my stack. Nice, dude. Whatever that means, sure. Hey, by the way, thank you for coming to the stream, guys. I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out with me on my sick day. I don't think it's been very productive. I don't think I may have 2 clips from today, and that's all right.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
We got a cook going on by Pulse, and I'm not impressed. One shot. In the money. You got the most accurate callouts. I think your group would be better off if none of you guys called out and you all learned to play off of your utility and information. I think if you guys all learned to be solo players, you would have much more effectiveness than trying to have like one designated caller.
Located a bomb.
If I'm being honest, but you know, I don't really know. I don't think that's true for like high level teams, but
Deployed. Surface
I think it's
secured.
probably got some truth to it, in like in ranked. Oh yeah, I forgot impact tricking isn't really a thing anymore. The fuck am I watching, bro? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. One grenade and it's all over. He's dead. Don't worry, boys. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe, boys. Oh god, they're getting the breach. I mean, it's a 5v2. Was it really worth it at this point? That's my question. My question is, what was the point? They did all that just to rotate? You invested 3 operators and 2 minutes of the round to open a breach just to rotate off of it. That is things that just do not check out in my brain. I'm gonna one-tap him. He's a breach. Oh! Where'd the rest of the team at? Where the rest? What are we doing, boys? We reinforced the kitchen walls off? You cannot make this up. Oh my god. Nah, I missed. If it was on the head, he would have died. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's actually not entirely true. That happens a lot less than you might think. What clips am I trying to get? Just I don't know. Just whatever. I'll clip that, I guess. I'm just trying to showcase the operators and what they do, and you know, show that they're good. That's the idea is to get clips. Like if I hit a bunch of nasty clips, they'll just play in the background while I talk about why the operator is good, you know? And people are like, ah, yes, operator, good, yes. And they connect the dots and the freaking the images form in the brain, and now they know how to be the best. That's the idea. Does it check out, guys? Does it check out? I'll show you how to do that right now. Could bring hard breach tools on Striker and get the outside wall too, but we have the thermite already.
Your drone to locate a bomb.
I'm gonna bring nades. Nades hard breach. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I lied. We got a thermite. I can probably get this stuff off from below. Well, let's see. Let's see if they even have wall denial, and then I could just bring EMPs, I guess. EMPs. Maybe I'll just bring EMPs anyway. EMP flash is a good combo. I can EMP Malusis, I can EMP utility, and then flash, and then push. It's kind of what I'm always trying to calculate when I pick these operators is like, okay, if I want to hop in bathroom window, right? If I want to try to get direct sight control, bathroom window is going to be a good way to do that. So how do I be most effective? I can bring nades and flashes and break stuff ahead of time. But if there's something on the wall, I can help my thermite by bringing EMPs. Come on, wet sandwich man. This is my point. Now I don't know if it's Cade, so if it's a bandit, I'm gonna have to hope. I'm gonna have to hope it's on the bottom, and then if it's a Cade, I'm gonna have to hope it's at the top or bottom. So I'm gonna do both. I won't have any EMPs, but we'll get the wall open, right? Start placing it. I'll EMP it as you're doing it. That is the bottom. So we can bait here for a bit, then rotate. Upside down repel OP. What is thermite doing? Help me, bro! Help me! Humongous is coming from my booty hole and you're standing there doing nothing! So scared. Oh, cooked! I love this game.
Friendly mission successful.
I heard him shooting, so I just hopped. Didn't worry about my utility or the drone. I knew where he was. Clap his cheeks, get him off the board. I think Cade would be a good ban. Was a sus wallbang? I literally looked at him 0.5 seconds earlier. It's a logical wallbang. That's called logic, bro. It's like playing pool, dude. If you hit the ball off the wall, it's going to bounce the other direction, right? It's algebra, okay? Angles, protractors and shit, dude, all right? You understand now? Protractors and shit, man. Redemption from the last wound. That was a good round. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a clip I need right there. That's a clip I need right there, okay, guys? I'm probably just gonna use a bunch of clips I got like from ranked this season and like earlier in the season, since I can't get test server clips anyway. So hold on, we'll scrap together what we got and see what happens. Nah, that's algebra, bro. 1 + 1 = 2. Guy plus wall equals free. Okay. This game's just one big math class, all right, chat? This game's just one big math class, bro. I'm just calculating the currency of my utility versus the other team, resource management, cheek clap management. I don't know, dude. Y'all are on some shit, bro.
10 seconds before insertion.
Mira, Tachanka.
5 seconds to insertion.
I bring breach charges. I might go above. I might go above after and just work my magic, okay? The fuck am I witnessing right here? Morons. QEMP the shield.
Loading new mag.
EMP wall. EMP it, bro. Oh, dude is in. What the fuck? Sound of the ace for cover. Yeah, that was a dumbass setup. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The setup would be better if you didn't run away from his shield. You know. Am I gonna start T-Lac again? I don't know. I might. I was thinking about it. People do love T-Lac. I might. Maybe not right in the new season. I mean, it really just depends how the cheating situation is. That's the biggest turnoff for T-Lac is like if they're cheating. I'm like, you EMP this wall so I can open it, and he just walks into the fucking site. Nice, dude. Yeah, let's walk at the Mira. I mean, I guess we smoked the Mira, but like, if the guy was there, he didn't even look to his left. You saw it. He just walked straight through us. If a guy didn't, there's no possible way for a guy to be playing that Mira. Flash is the best, but not when you do that. Oh, there's no air resistance in this game. See, this is like math, but only the fun stuff. This game's like math, but not the stuff that sucks balls. You know, you don't have to do physics. Well, you do have throw trajectory, which is just, yeah, that is physics. It takes gravity into account, the way the drone falls. But you know, whatever. That's stupid. Fuck that. Oh, Cat wants in. He likes it, chat. Wallace. He doesn't like it, chat. I don't think he likes his bed. Get in. He won't get in it. No, normally they can open it up themselves, but he was trying to pull on it instead of... He doesn't get the push-pull thing, you know? He's gonna fucking lay down on the... He's gonna lay down right beside that thing. That's gonna really piss me off. I get him this nice... Because he loves laying in boxes, dude. He loves cardboard boxes. And we got him a bed, and he hated that because it was too soft. And we get him this thing, and he won't even go in it. Oh, Wallace, go. All for what, dude? Why do I even try anymore? Alice, I want some food. It's not box enough, bro. He knows the camera's on him, yeah. He knows the weight of the situation, bro. Look at this. I team kill by accident, too. This guy was fucking dishonorable. And he's like, I didn't even do anything wrong. You gotta be so bad to get dishonorable. You need 100 negativity points. 100. I have 14. And look at friendly fire. I've got friendly fire. 1. I got 1. You have to team kill 20 times to get dishonorable. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. And plus, I think it's only your last 100 matches in the past 90 days. 100 games. You're telling me you can't just, like, what, are you just accidentally team kill 1 every 5 games? He probably hasn't even played 100 games. I TK'd once by accident, I think. I'm exemplary, bro. I'm not toxic, dude. I'm exemplary. Okay? Okay, dude? Okay. I'm the world's biggest Tachanka hater. I love Tachanka, dude. I'm not a Tachanka hater. I'm a Tachanka player hater. Because people play him wrong. People just play him bad. That's why I'm a Tachanka hater. I'm not a hater of Tachanka. I'm a hater of people that play Tachanka. And even when you play him right, he's still bad. That's also part of the problem. What's up, Apollo? How's it going, man? Stream is going great today. Thanks, man. Yeah. Teammates are sometimes idiots. So many people walking my way while I'm shooting. That's true. That's true. I do find I TK more in unranked than ranked. But it's also about being aware of what's going on around you, though, right? Like, I think it's better to not get the kill and not kill your... Like, let's say you're about to kill someone, your teammate walks in front of you. It's better to not kill them for the kill, because most of the time you'll kill them, miss the kill, and it's really bad. So it's better to just not shoot, let them walk past, miss the opportunity, and be like, that's too bad, but at least everyone's still alive, you know? Well, I guess I'm done for the day. I don't know. This shit's not working, and I'm kind of tired anyway, so I might just get off, take a break. It's been a good day. It's been a good stream. Yeah, I think I'm just hop off, chat. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, never mind. We got a game in 10 seconds now. Let's go. One more. Let's go. The gods have changed the plan on us. Thank you, Zeus. Zeus stuck a thunderbolt in my booty hole. Said, one more game. Or you not foe. Real. Am I right? Am I right? I will be streaming more this week. Hopefully. Hopefully. That's the plan. Really just depends how much footage I need for this video. because I would like to get started on on those masterclass guides as well, and like the more time I can spend on other stuff, the better. Especially because we are going to be doing a big stream for the new season. For those of you that are here, we will be doing a speed run to champion, maybe #1 champion. I'm going to play the game for the first 2 days straight with a sleep. I'm going to sleep this time for like 7 hours through the night and get on and do a full marathon the next day, but it'll still be like 30 hours of gaming. So, you know, if you're around Tuesday, Wednesday next week and you want to watch some gameplay, I will be try-harding my ass off to try and get to champion. You're going to see me at maximum power, maximum operator abuse, maximum theory, 5-stack, full passion. So if you like that kind of stuff, I'll be live with that. Do a Copper to Champ video on YouTube if you miss out, but that's all right. Ideally this season there is no cheaters. I would love to do a solo Copper to Champ in one stream. That's something I would love to do. Or like a solo Copper to Champ speedrun maybe, something like that. I think it'd be fun.
5 seconds left. You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op 4.
Device activated. Device positioned.
Impact out.
Teammate. He shot me by accident, bro. He reacted to my teammate shooting. He shot me, and my teammate didn't even kill him. That is crazy that he killed me and not my teammate.
Thank you.
See, but that's the difference between you and me, J-Red. Is I'm not relying on my solo queue teammates to get to champ. I'm relying on myself to get to champ. And the second you start relying on yourself and not your teammates is the second that you become so much better at the game. The second you stop relying on your teammates and playing into the fact that you can't rely on your teammates is the second you win more when you solo queue. And that's a common thought, is that, you know, I can't rely on my teammates. My teammates suck. My teammates are the worst. The focus is always on your teammates and not on yourself. How do you expect to get better when you're not never thinking about yourself? You're only thinking about your team. And I think that's a fair question. You just fucking can't. But why can't you carry though? Like why do you believe that at a certain point you can't carry? Why do you believe that? Because you're not good enough? Like you're not good enough at the game? You don't think you're good enough at the game to do that? In that case, what's stopping you from getting better at the game? Like, and like maybe it's just not a goal to like be able to do that. And in that case, there's your answer, and that's fine, you know.
NB, I think.
But
yep, NB.
You know, I believe anybody can get to champion solo queue. You just have to, you know, learn the skills and work on the skills to do it. Go, Ella, go.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
My hot map take. Map I like that most people don't. Probably Lair. I actually really like Lair. Outside that, I don't know. Most people, I stick to the standard maps for the most part, to be honest. Like Clubhouse. I like Clubhouse a lot. I think Lair and Nighthaven are two I really like that a lot of people don't. People are coming on to Nighthaven now, but people hated Nighthaven at first. And I think that, like, I love Nighthaven at first. I still do. I think it's a great map. A lot of people were just like, this map sucks, because they wouldn't fucking learn the map. As per usual, fucking morons. Nobody wants to learn new things, and then they suck at it, and they don't like it because they suck, and really the map is good. They just never learned it, and then they learn it, and they're like, oh, this map's good. Who would have thought? Aggressive comms?
Secure the bombs.
What? This is a great Denari site, by the way. This is probably my favorite site for Denari so far that I've found. This is really an operator of just like learning new strats. It'd be so good. A mute Denari strat here would go so hard. Oh, no ammo, that's stuff. I want to get the wall as well as the door.
Jammer ready to activate. 10 seconds.
Activating jammer.
5 seconds left.
My operator hot take.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Tachanka's ass. That one a lot of people don't like. I don't even know if that's a hot take. That's just the truth. Capitao is overrated outside of Pro League. I think Capitao is one of the worst. Capitao is not a good attacker outside of Pro League. That's a hot take that I have operator-wise. Zero is fucking horrible. That's another one that people don't like.
Loading mag!
Mute jammer, baby. Off angle on the desk. No. I suck! He's on the tiniest pixel, too. I tried to get him. I knew he was there, but... Oh, he's dead now. There we go. Mission accomplished, baby. Mission accomplished. I overpeaked. I was trying to... I was being a little too... I got a little too silly, okay? Oh, shit! Oh! He's the best, don't worry. No worries. It was this. Never mind. He sucks.
Mission failed. All friends.
If I play my setup, we win that. That's all I want to point out. If you just play into your setup, you don't throw those. My hot take would be that Dokkaebi never needed her nerf if calls needed to charge up. Having the enemy team waste their calls before they even spawn was great. Okay, but that's not, like... I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's... Okay, that's a hot take mainly because it's fucking stupid, okay? And this is why. Like, yeah, sure... Bad players will use their Dokkaebi calls before they're out of spawn, and that's useless. But, like, good players will use them effectively very early on, which makes her way strong. Like, that is a nerf. That's a nerf, like, because her ability... Like, the more control you have over the ability, the more powerful it is. And she does need a nerf still because she's still, like, the top 3 attacker in the game. So, she needed a nerf, and that was a nerf, but that was not good enough of a nerf. And you're saying the opposite thing, which is, yes, I guess technically a hot take, but it also seems like rage bait. You know what I mean?
Secure the bombs.
You think it wasn't the right nerf? I agree. I think most people would agree with that. Is Siege starting to die? I don't think so. Not at all, bro. People ask this question all the fucking time. No. People have been saying Siege is gonna die from year 2. Like, people have been saying that shit for 10 years, literally. I mean, you gotta think about it this way. This game's getting constant updates for the next 10 years.
5 seconds and counting.
A game won't die if it's getting constant updates. Constant new content. It's free to play. Like, there's just, what world does that die at? The only time that dies is if, like, AI takes over or, like, some crazy external worldly shit happens where that's just not the case anymore. Ubisoft goes bankrupt, you know? But this is the game that makes the money, so... Siege overhyped Siege X, I think that's fair. I think a lot of people feel that way. I don't think the map modernizations are like they don't feel like new content. So they're not as new content as, you know, maybe Ubisoft wants them to be, and I think that is the problem. Because it doesn't feel like you're getting as much as you really are. Like, we're getting 3 new modernized maps, but they're the same maps, you know what I mean? And while the modernized maps are great, and it's something that needs to happen in my opinion, it's just like, I don't think it should be packaged as new content, and I think that's the main reason people are disappointed. Is it just needs more outside of that. Like, we used to get 2 operators and a new map every season, right? Like, that's fucking nuts. I mean, it's harder to make operators now because there's all these other operators it has to interact with. That's fine, but like having 1 new operator and some balancing changes, we just need more. You know, we just need more than that, unfortunately. One way, I love this operator because she is broken. Yeah. Oh, he's in the fucking site, bro. What are we holding, team? What are we holding, Legion? Nothing. You're letting him walk into the bomb site. Oh my god. That's crazy. A zombie proof of concept right there. A Rooney worth getting in 2025? I mean, I would say you should get all the operators if you can, but your next operator really just depends on who you have already. I would say if you don't have all the operators, you should get the operators that I recommend in my top 10 beginner operators, because those are operators that are going to be really strong across all the ranks and easy to play, so that you can actually be effective with them. And after that, I'd say, you know, you can kind of pick and choose what you think. I think the player base would support fixing bugs or map modernization. Okay. I think that doesn't make sense, because like CJX audio, fixing all the audio bugs, complete audio rehaul, that's one thing they've done to fix bugs. Map modernization also fixes a ton of map-specific bugs, right? They also fix bugs literally all the time in the patch notes. They have complete updates with just bug fixes. That's what the test server for, is bug fixes, and a lot of people don't support the test server. I think there's like a ton of, like, they're constantly fixing bugs. I don't know what you mean by like, oh, they should fix bugs and not worry about doing this stuff. It's like they do both, and that's okay. They can do both at the same time, right? Poxonlox, shut up. You just have Ubi's meat in your mouth. Yeah. Sorry that I'm not freaking brain dead, okay? No, you just gotta think about this stuff. I think people hear stuff and see stuff and just spew it out as if it's true. Like, you guys don't actually, like, we gotta think about this stuff logically, right? Or just like have some more experience before commenting on it. Like, if you never look at the patch notes, you might not know that they fix bugs literally all the time. And that's fine, but like, don't go around being like, they need to do this when you have no idea what you're talking about, I guess. Because that's part of the issue. Just regurgitating info that somebody else, you heard from somebody else. Alright, grim time. God damn, this operator has so much ammo. I'm plant. Oh god, it sounds like he's R6 tall. He wallbanged me! That's fucking nuts! He opened the ankle so high. There's... That's tough. I should have planted just in my doorway, honestly. I trolled my plant spot. shooting the Grim Cancer after the bees are out do anything other than give points? Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's weird, right? Yeah, the bees still come out, which I think is stupid. I think you should be able to shoot it. I think you should be able to shoot it and it should stop it. I think that's a change that could easily make Grim more balanced because he is super, super powerful. You should be able to shoot the canisters and the bees should stop deploying. Because then if you're playing there, you have the option. You can sit through the bees or you can just shoot it. Like, you can sit through that timer and keep your sights on where you need them to be, or you can look over and shoot it, but that takes your sights off where they might need to be, and then, like, you still get pinged for the period after as if you left the bee swarm, right? So, like, I think that would be a really nice change to Grim that would be very, very useful. Because right now, yeah, you can impact it, you can shoot it, it doesn't fucking matter. That would be a nice change. That would balance Grim out quite a lot. He would still be good. He would still be really good. Because also you don't always know exactly where the canister is too, right? I hope they go back there. I want to do that take again because I really messed it up. The priority should be getting rid of cheaters and blatant Smurf accounts, and that is a priority, right? That's the thing, guys. There's more that Ubisoft has more than one priority. Their priority isn't just release a new operator, okay? Their priority isn't just balancing. Their priority isn't just map reworks. Their priority isn't just bug fixing. Their priority isn't just selling skins, right? They have a lot of different priorities because they want the entire game to be better overall. You can't just fucking stack up one thing and then expect a good game. Yeah, you can make 20 operators a season, the games would have a shit ton of bugs and be fucking unplayable, right? You can make that your priority and your only priority, and your game's gonna go to shit, right? So when you say they should prioritize getting rid of cheaters, yeah, they have a whole anti-cheat team that works on that day in, day out. They should prioritize smurfing accounts, same fucking thing. Like, they should prioritize this. Maybe you should stop commenting on shit you have no idea about. Yet again, you get the exact same answer. Like, stop talking about stuff. You have no fucking clue what you guys don't fucking know what you're saying. And you just fucking say it. You're just regurgitating information. You're like fucking zombies, bro. Fucking TikTok brain over here. Like, learn to fucking think, dude. It's crazy. You guys need to think about what you say. And if you have no experience or knowledge, and you could say, oh well, I didn't know, dude. Like, how am I supposed to know that? You fucking look it up before forming an opinion and stating it in a public space, dude. Yeah, they need to do this. Says fucking who, bro? Fucking TikTok brain over here? Oh, well, Skittles said this. Skittles said something about this, fucking taken completely out of context, and you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Ah, well, that's what I think now. Like, you see one fucking 10-second video, and that's instantly your belief on the situation. Like, it's fucking insane. And then you go and regurgitate that to everyone else as if you're right. Like, and what does that do for you? What does that do for you, realistically? If everyone's like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, yeah, they should do that. Then you're like, yeah, I'm the best. Like, it just feeds your ego, is what I'm trying to say. I genuinely think, like, that, we gotta be able to do that, guys.
Down to one friendly.
They said they're hitting the anti-cheat hard, but there's so many blatant cheaters right now. Yep. It's a whack-a-mole game on anti-cheat. Right. So what are you suggesting they do to so when they are putting more and more effort into anti-cheat, and there are still so many cheaters, what do you suggest they do? What do you suggest they do? They got a team of 10 dudes, or less probably, trying to make anti-cheat against hundreds of fucking cheat developers and the power of AI, combined with a community that is rotten at its core and cares about, you know, getting their champ charm. You know, all these 14-year-olds and 16-year-olds who care nothing more than to stand out and look good because you're kids, and that's how kids are, right? But all you guys fucking care about is getting your number, and everyone cheats. Oh, I macro. That's not cheating. Like, I'm not blatantly looking through the wall. Yeah, you're fucking still cheating. You guys are like, it's developed to the point where people cheat and don't even think it's cheating. That's how fucking rotten our brains have got. Okay? It's insane. Like, and we're at a point where it's like, yeah, like you can blame the anti-cheat or you can blame all the fucking rejects that have nothing to do with their life and only care about their virtual points more than anything ever. Like, we're fucking sick as a society when we've got to a point like this. Oh, they need to prioritize anti-cheat. Easy for you to say, dude.
We need to locate a bomb.
Is it kind of cheating that console has easier recoil control? How would that be cheating? If it's an intended mechanic of the game that everyone has, how is that cheating? Is it cheating that I have...
10 seconds to go.
Is it cheating that I run the 5.56 on Thermite? No, sorry, I'm just being an asshole now. No, that wouldn't be considered cheating. Because everybody... That's an intended mechanic of the game.
Bomb's location and
It's part of the game, and everyone is on a fair playing field. A macro is cheating because it's an external... software that gives you an edge, a competitive edge. You know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's something external, unintended, that you are using to gain an edge on your competition. And it's an unintended component of the game. Like, you could say, like, oh, but that's like having a big monitor, you know, or having a higher refresh rate monitor. But these, like, the game is intended to be played with a monitor and mouse and keyboard, and those are the things you can change. But it's not intended. It's not like, oh, go play ranked and run recoil scripts so that your gun doesn't have recoil. Why do you think there's recoil in the game? To have a skill gap. When you're removing that skill gap, you are cheating. Unless you are doing it with the tools that are intended for the game. Your body. If you are learning to control recoil having the skill to do it and practicing the skill to do it, then obviously you're not fucking cheating. I think this should be so obvious. Like, the fact that I have to, like, I'm breaking this down, it makes me feel insane because some people genuinely don't know. Like, you look on TikTok and people are like, I'm not even cheating, bro. I'm macroing. You don't see me looking through the walls. And it's like, are you dense? Make it a priority and hire 10 more people to do a better job of preventing it. Okay, so you're saying what they should do to combat cheating is increase the size of their team working on anti-cheat? Is that your suggestion? I just want to be clear that that is what you're suggesting they do, is increase the size of their team working on anti-cheat to combat cheating. Yes, so that's what you're saying. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what they did. That's what they literally said that they did that. So there you go. I guess we can't criticize them now because they have actually done exactly what you thought or what you're suggesting they do. And yep, we're still here. So looks like they're going to have to try something else, right? I mean, that's the constant battle, right? But it's another reason why we shouldn't be, like, criticizing stuff we don't know about. Yet again, like, we shouldn't be making judgments and opinions and formulating these opinions based on things we don't know.
5 seconds left.
I'm macroing as he uses the F2 with 0 recoil. Too many cooks spoil the broth. I was playing Dokkaebi. Too many morons spill their fucking brain soup onto the ground by leaning over because their brain's fucking fried. Like, unless you're referring to someone else, but I don't know what you're... Oh, when I talk about the TikTok, I got you. Yeah. opinions based on what we do know, and that is cheating is an issue. Right. And that's fine to be like cheating's a problem in Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not saying that's an issue. Like I also agree. Like cheating is an issue and it makes me not want to play the game. And the more that Ubisoft can do against cheaters and the more they can eradicate cheating, the better the life and health of the game is going to be. But you notice how I'm not like saying that Ubisoft is not doing enough? I'm not saying like they need to prioritize cheating. I'm not saying they need to add more people to their anti-cheat team. I'm not saying that because they're already doing all those things. And me saying that wouldn't make sense. Because I understand what's going on. So if you don't like follow this stuff, then I don't think it's fair to like form opinions, because your opinions are just they're just like, you can form an opinion, but you can't tell them what to do when you don't even know what they're already doing. So yeah, you can form your opinion, but you can't like, it's just not fair to be like, these fucking idiots, you know, and that's what most people do. Because they're like, Ubisoft's fucking garbage. They don't even know how to have an anti-cheat. They don't prioritize anti-cheat and yap. Brain rot, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully don't get peeked from there. Oh my god, absolutely slammed. Oh my god, did you see that, chat? That was scary. Alright, I'm Dokkaby, so I can hack the cams.
Time for a wake.
Little call, I know it's safe. Hack the cams, easy clap. Then we're good. Then we're chilling, because now we have all their cameras. And guess what? They have a dead echo, so I can use his cam to find out where everyone else is. Well, there's smoke. Oh god. It's alright, we'll plant this bomb. We're chilling. The boys are in the cut. Another call. Calling so I can sprint at them. Oh! Never mind. But I got the SMG-12. I'm so fast. SMG-12 3 speed. Yeah. I didn't even hear his phone, but that's fine. That's fine. How did I know Alibi was there? I saw him. When I got off my drone, he punched the barricade as I got off my drone. It was Cav. Remember when I got on my drone, I said, I hope someone doesn't peek that door. So when I got off my drone, it's when he punched the door, because I was looking at it because I was like, what if it's open? You know, what if someone is there? I'm just constantly asking those questions at this point subconsciously. You know, I'm not actually thinking in my head, what if someone's there? I just automatically am aware of it because I play the game a lot. But like, so my eyes are drawn to the doorway automatically when I got off my drone, because there's nothing else for me to look at.
Secure the bombs.
And so I saw him punch it, and then I killed him because he punched it.
Wall fortifications upgraded.
Yeah, and I do think that's a big part of it, Casual. Is like the software of your mouse will suggest macros. Like it'd be like, oh, here's some macros, and I think that's kind of fucked up. You know, I think that is an issue, part of the issue.
As designed, Kiba activated.
10 seconds left.
No one's talking about the fact that Ubisoft tackled the offensive names in Siege next season the best way they can with predetermined nicknames. Yeah, I think that's a big thing too, is just like they'll do stuff and people will forget the next day that it even existed, and just like people are just constantly looking for the next thing to complain about in most cases, which I don't think helps. You know, people aren't grateful. You know, people just aren't grateful, and I think most people are inherently not grateful, but I think the more grateful you are, the better. I think the more positive your life becomes, the more gratitude you have in it. And that's like something most people don't really think about. Crazy angle.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Oh, he could see me so obviously. Oh no, that he couldn't see me, bro. He just shot at my head. That's crazy. He just shot directly at my head. Like he didn't shoot at the gap, the hole. He just instantly walked to my head and started shooting it. But my head wasn't visible for him. It's only there in the replay because the thing broke. So in the replay, it shows it pre-broken. But that guy couldn't see me. But in the replay, it looked like he could see me. You know what I mean?
Destroy it. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Is ranked playable yet? Or is it full of cheaters? I haven't played ranked in 3 months, so I could not tell you. I have to go top. I really want to do this Grim Take, but like right. I want to do it right. Oh yeah, I got shit on twice doing it now. Logitech Pro Superlight. Nice, dude. Wait, the Superlight 2? There's a second Superlight? That's crazy. I didn't even know. I got the Superlight. I've had this mouse. I've had 2 mouses over the past 10 years. Isn't that crazy? And my other one isn't even broken. It's still kicking. Oh, no, sorry. I had a third. I had a Zowie FK2. I haven't broke a mouse yet, though. Which is kind of crazy. Like, I have never had a mouse or keyboard break. Or mic, for that matter. I've never had a mic break. I don't think I've had anything break. And I've moved a lot. I have, like, transported my PC a lot. Nothing in my PC has broke. I've been very lucky with equipment. That's actually nice. That's nice to think about, because I didn't even realize. All right, they got a Clash. I'm going to bring EMPs, but it'll probably still do nothing because Clash is so OP. Isn't that crazy?
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
The super lights are nice. I've really enjoyed mine. All right, let's try this take again. What am I shooting? I don't know.
Go on, ready.
Oh god, I thought he would hit the bees if he was there.
Reloading. Cover me.
Yep. Sorry, buddy.
Must recover the diffuser.
Do not have outlines on. Or like anything. I had the diffuser icon. Like there's this dude's playing with no outlines and no icons. Bro's playing Tactical 6 Siege.
Diffuser is online and active.
Using flashbang.
Oh, we thought I was on the other side of the wall. You're all good. I was gonna say, I thought my teammate was right there. I don't know how I'm getting shot in the side, but I guess he left. And it's just, no, it just is my teammate.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Damo Shoddy. He could, oh, we can't track the last guy. I don't think Damo Shoddy's the move just because the pistol is so good close range. And you kind of see that now as a lot of people are using the shotgun a lot less. And it's because of that. The pistol's just way better close range, and you need that long range from the AR.
Op 4 eliminated.
All right, we won. Matt Fat 12 and 5, just absolutely fucking me. Absolutely fucking me for what? Who knows? All right, that's gonna be the end of the stream, guys. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm gonna get off. Thank you for coming. Be more streams this week and big stream next week. So we'll see you.